It's a big day, and there's a lot going on. So welcome to Weller Does Delmarva. We're going to get right into it. This is a live show. We're going to do the bonus hour this week, so we're going to be with you all the way till 10 o'clock this morning. And if you are a business person or you have an organization and you want to put in a plug for what you got going on, feel free to call in. We're going to be doing some things. I should move over a smidgen. But anyway, we're going to be doing some live call-ins after 9 o'clock. So that's the bonus hour. So anyway, first up will be Colin Walls going to talk to us about TV Delmarva, amongst some other things. So Colin, are you there?
Yes, amongst some other things.
Amongst some other things.
Not a monk, amongst.
Okay, amongst.
That's right. So yeah, we are going to talk about TV Delmarva. TV Delmarva is on the air everywhere in Sussex County and all over Delmarva. I was looking at the signal map the other day. Man, we get into a bunch of counties into Maryland. I didn't even realize it.
Really?
I mean, yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So all along the eastern shore there, I mean, we've got it covered that our signal reaches into. So we do have a new salesperson.
Okay, there we go.
So you may have heard this name before. Ed Gossett is going to be selling some ads for us, and I have great things
planned for
expected from him. Yeah,
correct. You're hoping Ed makes a lot of money selling ads.
Yes, I do. Yeah,
yeah.
And but he's very prepared. So he's asked me for a lot of information, more information than anybody has ever asked me for.
Okay.
And I've tried to get him all of it, and I see him preparing to get this done. You know, to go and out here and present this product to advertisers and
give them an opportunity.
Give them an opportunity, exactly, and give them something of value in return for them spending their money with us. So I think we could really help an advertiser at TV Delmarva. So if you're interested, if you have a business or an organization that is interested in advertising and you want the most bang for your buck, I'm going to say TV Delmarva has the best value in television advertising on Delmarva.
Okay, valued advertising is what business people want. Return on investment. What's that called? RTO?
ROI.
ROI. I was close. RTO. I don't know what that is.
Return on investment. RTO.
Oh, gosh.
So, but anyway, that's what we're doing at TV Delmarva. So we've got this new network that we brought on board, so AMG TV. Next week from the noon to 2 o'clock hour, look for a new show to be on there, a new live show every day, weekdays, noon to 2. I can't reveal what it is yet, but it's going to be exciting. It's going to be a live show, noon to 2, every weekday.
I find it always exciting to stand by and be prepared for what Donald J. is going to do next.
Yeah.
So
don't expect that. Don't expect that. We came in just over budget on that.
Oh, okay.
By a couple dollars.
All right. So that's what? Next Saturday at 2 o'clock?
No, let's go back over this again. Every weekday, noon to 2, a new live show.
Oh, every weekday.
Yes. So you were paying good attention, Jim. Good job.
I was making
every weekday.
Good thing we're not out in the ocean and you're giving me the coordinates.
Probably sometime next week.
All right.
Sponsored program.
Many new things coming. TV Delmarva, don't miss it. All right. We're coming live on the radio now. I could hear it. Who's back at the studio?
Necessarily
Thomas.
Thomas.
Staff, management, or advertisers.
All right.
Delaware
So we're going on the radio any second. I can't believe it. Weller Does Delmarva show number 352. 352, and a lot of people have been with us for 352 shows. Certainly Colin and Colin. Anyway, thank you everybody for listening to this show, for watching the show. I'm going to try to stop moving my hands. I'll have to just sit on them or something. But anyway, I just want to say good morning, good morning, good morning. It is a good-looking day out there, and I am excited. Lots of things to tell you about. We're going to do the bonus hour again today, 3 hours of Weller Does Delmarva, and at 9 o'clock, a little bit after, we're going to let you call in and tell us what your week has been like. I want to hear from you. Have you been out to eat? Have you went to a restaurant and so on? So I don't have any time till after 9 o'clock, but that's why we're doing this bonus hour, so we can talk to each other, so we can take phone calls and chit-chat with one another. But right out of the gate, I've got some things to do. First thing I want to do is play the collage. The collage, going to tell you a little bit about who's going to be on, what's going to be on, and it's not everything, but it's something. So here we go. Ready, set, roll it.
This week on Weller Does Delmarva, Chase Marvel drops by to tell us about what's going on in his world. Philip Watkins has all the details about the upcoming car show to benefit Delaware Hospice. Bruce Mears visits, and we find out how things are in the beach community. Joe Wiley stops in to chat about his entry into the race for Milford City Council. We are live from the Weller Complex in Lincoln, Delaware. Now, here's your host, Jim Weller.
Good morning, and we're going to be joined on the phone by Barry Atkins, going to be telling us about a big adventure he's personally been through, and it's Joe Wiley, not Joe. No, it's Joe Wiley, not Joe Willie. So anyway, we're going to get it all straight here before it's over with. And real quick, we're going to brag on my insurance agent. I always like to do a sponsor segment, and this is L&W Insurance Agency. People say, man, you must have a lot of insurance. We do have a lot of insurance, so all kinds of insurance, and I enjoy dealing with L&W Insurance Agency. So this is a sponsor segment, but if you're listening and you have insurance, and I hope you do, I don't think the phones are working right. But anyway, I just want to let you know that if you need insurance, okay, you can call L&W Insurance Agency and you can get a quote for what you need, but you also can compare what you have. You could say, can you take a minute and sit down with me and look at the different insurances I have and see what you would suggest and then see if you like their suggestions. So second opinions are absolutely free. What I personally really like about L&W is they don't deal with just one insurance company, so they bring me multiple quotes. I like that. A lot of people I know, they've had a claim happen, and all of a sudden their insurance company drops them, and then they have to switch from one agent to another. What I like about L&W is if that were to happen, then they have more than one brand, so if I like dealing with L&W and I like my insurance agent, I can continue to deal with them because they sell multiple brands of insurance. They're locally owned and operated. They've been serving our community for over 80 years. So anyway, it's L&W Insurance Agency. They are on the web at lwinsurance.com. They're very active on Facebook, so look them up there. Health insurance, life insurance, auto insurance, homeowners, renters insurance. If you have a radio show and you need media coverage, whatever you may need, they can help you out. It's L&W Insurance Agency, locally owned and operated, very good, professional. They also do, personal insurance. They do business insurance. Whatever you may need, you give them a call, and they will talk to you and help you out. Tell them I sent you. It's 856-7828, 856-7828, LW Insurance on the web. Is Barry on the phone? I think so. He's calling the wrong number. 422 Barry 7336. 422 7336 Barry. I think Barry dialed 422 7300. What's them signals mean? Are they gang signs you guys are giving me? All right. Anyway, Barry, are you there? Speak a little louder, Barry. Are you there? Are you there, Barry? I sense that he's there. I just can't hear him. So I'm going to start ad-libbing what I think Barry would say. Is he there? I can't hear him.
Break 19.
Hold on. I can hear you now. Are you there?
Uh-oh, can you hear me?
Yeah. Are you using a cordless phone and standing on the cord?
Well, that's been a problem I've had today.
Okay. Did you dial the wrong number?
Yes. Yep, I did. I got your voicemail.
All right. The number you dialed, believe it or not, Barry, I've had it since I was 16 years old.
Oh, my goodness.
Yep. It's when I had the tire business, 422-7336. So I just kept it and kept it and kept it. All right. Barry Atkins, salesperson at sales associate. I don't know what you call yourself, but down there at Boulevard at the Beach. Is that correct?
That is correct.
All right, but you have another situation you want to just share that you've been through. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right, so you want to just explain it, or you want me to lead you in?
Well, you can lead me into it.
Okay, well, Barry has a friend who got the COVID virus, and it's a good friend of Barry's, and he got very sick, and he's getting better and doing much better. But turns out Barry, since he was in close contact with this individual, got tested, and you had the virus too. Is that correct?
Yes, and I'm not going to say that that's where I got it from because you can get it from anywhere.
That's true.
Because I've been around a few people, but I got tested on May 22nd. I have no symptoms, and on Sunday the 24th, I got the call saying that I was positive.
And it really kind of shocked you.
Yes, because I don't feel sick. I don't have any of the symptoms, and still have not had them.
Isn't that, isn't that wonderful that not that you've had it, but since you did have it, that you didn't have any of the symptoms or any of the suffering?
That's correct. And unlike my one friend and a couple other friends that I have been around, both publicly and other places, so I'm fortunate that I don't have this. I haven't had any of it, but it's just the frustrating of this waiting to get through it.
Right. And you could have been the guy giving it to everybody else. Right,
because I'm what they call asymptomatic. So I don't have any symptoms, but if I was in close contact with you, you might have gotten it.
Right.
It's just crazy.
But it kind of, I could tell talking to you, you were like that. You felt really bad that you could have been a person spreading it and not having any clue that you were.
Correct, and that's the challenge. We need to wear the masks and stuff like that. It's been a real educational and eye opener.
So what advice do you have for anybody?
Well, just some of the challenging things. If you are sick, stay home.
Have you really been staying home?
Mostly. Yeah.
Mostly?
Every once in a while, I'll quarantine myself to the car and go for a ride.
Window up or window down?
Oh, I'm in a black ops mode. You don't even know I'm out there.
Oh, okay. All right. So, but you, even for the past couple weeks, you haven't had anything come on you? No.
So Sunday when I got the call, that was the Sunday of Memorial Day weekend. They just called, so I have nothing in writing until May 26th is when I got our email, and then that's when the calls from the Division of Public Health start calling me. And I get interviewed daily. And they interviewed me every day, and I still had no symptoms. So this past Monday, I was released by them.
Really?
Back into.
So like releasing a wild animal out into society.
It seemed like it, but I wanted to be tested just to make sure I was safe to come back to work.
Oh, okay.
So Tuesday I had that done. Thursday I get the results, and I'm inconclusive, which means...
But that's like normal for you, isn't it?
Yeah, sometimes, yes.
That's your normal mode. You're inconclusive. So now what are you going to do?
Well, Friday I got retested.
Oh, okay. And what was that?
I don't know yet. It's
You've been tested 3 times?
Yes.
I thought it was painful and uncomfortable.
It's very uncomfortable.
Wow.
So while I'm going through this, and keep in mind the state has released me based off interviews this past Monday. Monday, I got the paperwork that was dated back on May 26th from the Department of Health. And boy, this is it's a very eye-opening. It says when your Delaware isolation instructions, and it says, I agree to the following instructions. The symptoms worsen. I experience life-threatening emergency call 911. And it gives out all the rights you lose. I understand that if I fail to comply to the terms of this agreement, DPH may request the voluntary isolation order. I understand that because I agree to isolation instructions, I will not have a hearing and will give up my rights. And it gives us the bill. And to a hearing in court, Superior Court, to have a lawyer present, to require the state to prove that I pose significant risk, and on and on and on. It's like, wow.
Wait a minute, you waive all those rights?
Yes.
For what?
Not that I had a choice. It just showed up when you are tested positive for COVID-19.
You lose all those rights.
And if you have symptoms.
Really?
Oh, there's some more. And it's the present of evidence at my defense, to hear questions of witness against me, to testify or not to testify against myself, and apply the decision to appeal the decision of the Superior Court.
I wonder
and
if
what's funny is I've had this letter. It was brought to my attention by somebody on Facebook who got one.
You didn't read every word of it, is what you're saying.
Nah, it's...
You thought it was junk mail.
I've been cleared by the state. I'm good.
Did it come certified mail?
No.
All right. Well, you got a little leg to stand on there.
But it was just an eye-opening experience when I started reading it. I was like, wow.
So this virus, per the government, is being taken way more serious than it is by the public.
And yes, and it's a different twist than the media has on it.
Right.
Like, since now that I have it, I look at statistics. So like yesterday, the state updated Sussex County. And you never hear about this part. Like 2,630 people have recovered from it. 19,000 have been tested negative. These were updated yesterday at 11:15. But that's, the numbers are reflective of people who get tested. And just to let you know, to get tested, you're supposed to have a note from your doctor or have symptoms. I didn't have either. And I had to tell a little fib to get my test done.
Now, here's the thing. Don't you have to be in that contact thing, like all your friends in contacts, everybody in your cell phone, on your index, all your contacts have to now be given to the state?
I did not get part of that. I just let them know who I was in contact with, and I had already told those people. And a couple of them had to tell their job, and they're in quarantine, or they're out now, but they had to quarantine too.
But I'm under the impression that they can come and get all your contacts, all 7,000 people in your phone, all your email contacts. I don't even know what they do with all your contacts.
I haven't seen that black vehicle yet.
Well, be prepared, because it will just have one of those scanners that'll do it from your driveway.
Oh, I know. I used to know about those.
All right, well, when are you going back to work?
Well, as soon as I test negative and can prove it. So,
okay.
Hopefully I'll get an answer tomorrow or Monday. And usually my experience has been once they verbally tell me, 2 days later I get it in writing.
Okay.
So I'm shooting for Tuesday or Wednesday.
You had shared with me you were quite impressed with how Boulevard has handled the safety for their customers and the safety for their employees, and making sure everything is clean, and just making sure all they can do to provide a safe, environment for the people that work there as well as the people that deal there. You were quite taken with their attention to detail.
Oh my gosh! They closed the place down for a couple days.
Yeah,
and this crew looked like something that came in from Ghostbusters.
Yep,
and they had hazmat suits on, and they touched everything and cleaned everything, even the shop, the tools, and it was ridiculous. It was great, but it was bizarre to see just looked like out of a movie.
Yeah, but it kind of gave you a wow effect. You were like, wow, they really went out of their way to make sure their employees and customers were very safe, or as safe as possible. I can tell you,
cost was no concern there. Oh, well, it was a concern, but they just did it. But I can tell you, just from when I used to sell product of that nature, how expensive it was.
Right.
And it's crazy. But they're very good. So I'm excited to get back. Mm-hmm. It's killing me here.
Well, I think the other salesmen are okay with you being gone.
Probably. But
they're telling everybody, Barry, don't work here no more. He gave me all his sales. He gave me all his customers. All right, well I got to leave you. You want to give out your phone number in case somebody wants to talk about a vehicle? Are you allowed to talk on a telephone about a vehicle?
Yes, and I'll have my mask on for that.
Have your mask on. All right, what's your phone number?
302-393-3038, and I'll be back.
And ask for the Jim Weller discount. He'll double the price and cut it in half. All right, anything else, Barry? Hey, I guess I shouldn't ask this question, but are you going to the stock car race tonight?
Not tonight.
Not tonight. There's one tonight, isn't there?
Yes, and I know Kirk Lawson's running, so wish him well. And
isn't Mel running?
Huh?
Isn't Mel running?
He's running tonight. I mean, his car has been painted. It's supposed to get lettered. I haven't talked to him in a day, so I'll check with him today.
All right.
He's got a new car coming out.
All right, well, I'm going to leave you, okay?
Thank you, my friend.
Take care of yourself, and I'm glad you are getting better, okay?
Yes, thank you.
All right, see ya. There you go, Barry. he was surprised. When I talked to him, he was shook up. He was like, man, I can't believe I had it. I can't believe I was possibly the one spreading it. And then he was telling me all about the extent that the company he works with, went to make sure everybody is safe. It was like interesting. Hey, Vanderwin's gift cards. We always like to give them out. So stay tuned. Sometime during the show, we're going to try to give away 50 gift cards to Vanderwin's. Not to one person. We're going to give away 25 sets of 2. We do it every week. Have a lot of fun with it. So if you like Vanderwood's ice cream, stay tuned. We're going to be giving some gift cards away sometime during the show. And this is Weller Does Delmarva you're listening to, and that was Barry Atkins, a person who had the COVID virus with no symptoms at all and did not get sick during his quarantine. So very interesting. Breaking news, big news. Everybody ready for some really good news? Really, really good news. Is anybody out there ready for some really good news? I got it for you right here, hot off the press. Wilson's auction on Route 113 in Lincoln City, Delaware is open today, June 6th. They are going to have an auction starting at 10 a.m. So get up, get ready, and go on down to auctions, Wilson's, and enjoy a good, local auction. All kinds of things. I printed it out, okay? It's 30 pages long, all right? Starting today at 10 a.m., all right? So you say, well, what do they have, Jim? All kinds of stuff. I saw a lot of wood, like building supplies. All kinds of antiques, glassware. I saw some air conditioners, or at least one air conditioner, a window unit. So furniture, appliances, just hundreds, it's really thousands of things that will be sold today. I see lawnmowers and ladders and a riding lawnmower, and looks like some swimming pools and just a lot of different things. So go to wilsonsauction.com. and you will see all these pictures, okay? They're actually in color, all right? So it's wilsonsauction.com. But breaking news, wear your mask, okay? Maybe some deodorant. It's going to be a little hot out, all right? But you got to wear your mask. But anyway, it's at Wilson's Auction, Route 113, Lincoln City, Delaware. Today at 10 o'clock, they're having an auction. It'll go all day and probably into the evening, all right? A lot of fun. Check it out. Now, they've got an online auction going on. They're actually their very first online auction, and it ends on June 14th. But there is a preview on next Saturday, the 13th, of the items, okay, from 11 to 2 if you want to go and preview the online auctions. But you can see all kinds of pictures of them. There's hundreds of items there at wilsonsauction.com. And then Tuesday night is the auto auction at 6 o'clock. All right, so back in action. Things are happening. You got to practice your social distancing. You got to be kind and courteous. Park your car straight. That's also important. And anyway, the phone number, if you have any questions for Wilson's auction, is 422-3454, 422-3454, wilsonsauction.com. On the web, very active on Facebook. I may just make my way down there and check things out. I'm very excited. I love a good, feisty auction, okay? All right, so what in the world is next? At 7:35, we're going to hear from Justin Ward, Invisible Fence brand of Delmarva. We're going to talk about that. We've got lots of different guests. Bruce Mears is going to join me later on this morning. Joe Wiley is going to be with me. Who's the other gentleman? Philip Watkins is going to be here, and Chase Marvel. So we've got an action-packed show. We're going to be taking phone calls after 9 o'clock where you can share a story with me of what it's been like for you, the reopening of Delaware. Delaware is coming back alive. We're being allowed to do things and exercise our God-given rights, and it's just exciting to be a free community, all right? So if you've experienced something, I went out to lunch the other day. My sister, Mary Alice, had a birthday, and we went to Cheddar's in Dover. It was very, very interesting. In other words, I wanted ketchup and mustard. They don't have the containers on the table anymore. Salt and pepper, no salt and pepper on the tables. They got to put it in a container and bring it to you, and whatever you don't use, they just throw away. It's amazing. The menu has to be paper. I think they throw it away after you touch it. A lot less things on the menu. And the gentleman was sharing with me that, it's tough. It's tough. They make a couple bucks an hour plus tips, and it's just tough. They're only allowed to do 30%. And even after it goes from 30% to 60%, they still won't be able to have many people because everybody has to be 6 feet apart. People don't realize that. So, in other words, restaurants that have booze that can't move, you can only have people in every other booth, no matter what the percentage is. We just need to open up the state of Delaware. And I believe Governor Carney, any minute, any hour, any day, is going to say, enough is enough. Set my people free, folks, and let Delaware get back to what Delaware needs to do. So anyway, you're listening to a show called Weller Does Delmarva. We thank you for tuning in. If you're watching on Facebook, I need you to do me a favor and start a watch party and tell people about it. Real quick, let's take a couple phone calls. I got just a minute or two. At 7:30, we take a break from the radio. But if you want to be the first caller, we'll give you 2 gift cards to Vanderwin's. The phone number is 422-7336. Got to call me quick, real quick. 422-7336 if you want 2 gift cards to Vanderwin's. Okay, 422-7336. Be the first caller of the day. Barry was the first caller, but he doesn't like ice cream. So if you want 2 gift cards to ice cream, just get 2 gift cards to Vanderwin's. 2 gift cards to Vanderwin's. Call me right now. 422-7336. I got to slow it down so my mouth can, my brain can keep up with my mouth, or vice versa. So give me a call if you want a couple gift cards to Vanderwin's, okay? Weller's is going to be opened at 8 o'clock today. We had a beautiful day yesterday, 10 trailers. So I want to say thank you to those 10 people that bought a trailer. Business is just unbelievable right now. Everybody's starting to get busier and busier. They're getting back to work. And our governor is setting his people free. It's so exciting that people are being allowed to work. And I think we're going to be allowed to go to church, and we're going to be allowed to go out and eat and fellowship with one another. We're going to be allowed to walk and talk and chew gum. And it's just encouraging, in other words. So anyway, if you are out and about and you've got an experience you'd like to share, we're going to be taking phone calls after 9 o'clock just to talk about what it's like to be freed up in Delaware, okay? Delaware is going to free its people here anytime. So it's exciting. It's happening hour by hour, day by day. You never know when they're going to come out with another one of them adjustments or announcements. And I'm just so excited. I think our governor's done a good job of looking out for us, and it's time to look out for us and let us get back to business. So anyway, we're going to get the job done. All right, I hear the music. We're going to take a break from the radio, but we don't stop on TV. We don't stop on Facebook. So just switch over to Jim Weller's Facebook page or TV Delmarva, because we never stop talking till 10 o'clock this morning. So anyway, good morning, everybody. And we are going to chit-chat with Colin Walls, and we're going to probably talk about TV Delmarva. Colin, are you there? Oh,
hey,
mercy.
good morning. I'm here, Jim. Yes.
How you doing?
Had to switch chairs. Yes.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
All right.
Get in Colin's seat.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Anyway,
so I'm here. Yes. Good
what's
morning.
going on?
Well, I don't know what's going on. So I do know that TV Delmarva is going on and out and over the air.
Okay. Everywhere. Delaware, Maryland, anywhere in Virginia?
Maybe, if
Maybe.
you get your antenna up 600 or 700 feet, maybe.
And do we want to give out Ed's phone number just yet?
No.
Okay, we're not doing that just
I don't
yet.
have it with me handy.
Okay,
So,
all right, just checking. But anyway, we've got a salesperson coming along. And,
that's right. Yep. So Ed Gossett, people know him from the Dan Gaffney show. They've heard him call
Very
in
involved.
and talk, called Ed in the Suit. And so he does a good job. He's done a few things here and there for you, and I know you've been pretty happy with the results. So I believe he is going to do a good job for us.
I believe he is too, and he's well known. And you're technically not just looking to sell ads. You're looking to help. You're looking to partner with businesses.
That's why I think Ed is going to be successful, because I know he has the heart to help people.
Right. He has the heart of a lion.
The heart of a lion. But he does. He really likes helping people. He's offered
he's
to
a
help
Rotarian.
in many ways. He's a Rotarian, and right there, that says a lot right there. Because what are the Rotarian things, Jim? What's the motto?
I forgot them now. One is it the
Pop
truth?
Quiz.
Is it going to build goodwill and better friendship, and is it fair to all involved? And there was a fourth one, and I can't remember, but it's called a 4-way test. And to be a Rotarian, you have to live by that. And Ed's a real good guy, and he certainly understands business. And more importantly, Colin, he understands our local community.
Yeah, and our local economy. He does.
Yes.
Yep. So that's. I think that's a good thing, and I'm really happy that we've gotten together and are able to work this out.
I think he's going to do good, and I think it's going to help the station, and I think it's going to help all the advertisers.
Yeah, and so lots of things. I mean, TV Delmarva is just moving forward forward every day. There's always something that's popping up. We've got this new network that we're involved with now. It's called AMG TV. Lots of really good shows here on TV Delmarva. So if you haven't turned us on in a while, turn us on again, because there's lots of good shows. I mean, shows you've seen before. You know what I'm talking about. You ever heard of Pawn Stars?
Oh, yeah.
There you go. Pawn Stars is on there. There's show Leverage. Lots of shows, and we play movies. But starting sometime this week, I don't know exactly what it is. We're hoping for this week, from noon to 4 during the weekdays. Every weekday, noon to 2. I'm sorry,
that's
noon
okay.
to 2. There's going to be a new live show that we're going to be running.
Okay. Stay tuned. TV Delmarva, Channel 14. Also, you can get it on your Roku. You can also get it on your Amazon Fire Stick. And you can even get it, I believe, at tvdelmarva.com. So it's everywhere, and it's growing. So get involved. Join the movement. Join the movement across Delmarva. So anyway, we're going to get a phone call in just a minute from Justin Ward, Invisible Fence Brand of Delmarva. Then we're going to have Chase Marvel on, and we're going to chit-chat with him. We're going to interrogate him, okay? He's a very intelligent young man. And he has a lot of wisdom and wit and knowledge and so on. And I believe he's just graduated and he's getting ready to get out in society and be a tax-paying citizen. And no, I think he's already been working. But we're going to talk about what it's been like to be a young man during this pandemic and how it's affected things and so on. Everybody's got a different perspective on it. In other words, for me, it's been tragic for the people I know that have got it. Some people have passed away. It's been very sad, very sad. My business has been open. I've been very fortunate, and but I kind of have been laying low. People said, "Where you been?" I've been hiding out. I'm one of those compromised people, so I really down deep am doing all I can to not catch the virus. So that's kind of where I'm at. But it's been interesting. I do believe our officials have done a good job of looking out for us, and I'm kind of excited that they're going to set their people free, and we're going to be allowed to actually do things and grow and prosper and move on. So
hey, Jim,
that's been encouraging. Yes, sir.
Can I just say one thing?
Yes.
A friend of ours, yours and mine, passed away recently this week, Jim Brown, and he was a really, really good guy that helped a lot of people, very encouraging to a lot of people. And I just want to say prayers to his family, and thank you, Jim, for all the encouragement over the years that you've given to me and everybody else.
Yeah, and even on the days he was in the hospital at the very end, somebody in his family was still doing those words of encouragement.
Yep.
Jim Brown, I think he was a teacher. He was a pastor, just a good man. Every single time I would see him, when I walked away from being with him, I've had him on the show a time or two, he always left me better than he found me, in other words. And just a good local guy. His wife is Marlene. A lot of people know her. And he's got quite a family and grandkids and left a good legacy behind.
Yep.
But rest in peace, Jim
Very
Brown.
Kind man.
Very kind. Yep. So thank you for that. That was a good word. So anyway, folks, you just never know when your last day is. So you kind of want to always be prepared for it, because this life is short. It's the next life that lasts forever that you got to remember, okay? So think about that. We are all going to dwell somewhere for eternity. Oh, that sounds like a lot longer than 50, 60, 70, 80 years. So eternity does. So with that said, listen, Weller's Utility Trailers is going to be open at 8 o'clock. They promised me they would open today. We had a 10-trailer day yesterday, and I had somebody mention to me they might go get a kayak today. If you're going to buy a kayak at Weller's, you better hurry. I think that we have less than 5 left. Okay, we have one that's a real good deal if we still have it. It's a 12-foot. I think it was called an Advantage or something.
The staff, management,
I hear we're coming back on the radio. But we have some kayaks left, I think. But call before you come, okay? 337-8228, because we might not have any for all I know. I'm never there. I don't know nothing. All right, we're back on the radio. Thomas is back at the studio. Thank you very much, Thomas, for all that you do. We got a phone call already. I believe it's going to be Justin Ward. Are you there, Justin?
Good morning, Jim. How are you doing today?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good. How have you been?
Good. We're taking on this warm weather. We're hoping everybody's staying safe and
hydrated.
Hydrated. And,
this is a sponsor segment. I have to say that. It's just a sponsor segment. So, all right. Justin Ward, Invisible Fence brand of Delmarva. The weather has immediately gotten much warmer, has it not?
Yeah, absolutely. It's. I think we're going to roll right into the summertime, so we obviously want to keep everybody safe and keep the pets safe and make sure everybody's keeping hydrated and definitely reaching out to us with everybody starting to get a little bit of travel in their routine. So we got a lot of free estimates going on right now. We're probably not going to do a whole lot of home shows this year to our disappointment, but we're doing a lot of stuff online. Anybody that needs collars or accessories or things like that, we got the dog bowls and water troughs and stuff like that for dogs that they can use outside if your dog likes to stay outside or hang out in the shade. We encourage to check out everything that we got going online. A lot of times we have that stuff displayed at our home shows, but unfortunately with everything going on, we won't be able to show those new products that are coming out this year. So
they'll be on your website though, right?
Yep. You could. We're changing around our store online, so you guys can check that out. If you're having any issues, like I said, they're really working on it and critiquing it. But there's a lot of coupons floating around. We encourage people to sign up with their email, and that way they can get those coupons to help you out.
Yep.
When it comes to our pet containment systems, we still got the 90 days interest-free or 12 months interest-free financing. We pay the interest, and that way you're just paying the bottom line, which seems to help a lot of people out with everything going on. So, but yeah, we're doing free estimates. A lot of people are actually on the Maryland side starting to go to their beach houses, get that ready, and hopefully that they can hang out there this summer. And a lot of people are telling me that they're going to stay close to home. So we encourage people to check out our indoor solutions and our rocks that we have in their gardens and flower beds. If you're having a picnic at your house or something like that and don't want the dog getting on the table, we can do stuff like that for you. So a lot of good things going on. Like I said, we encourage people to reach out. Any of our listeners that are part of the fire department, we still do our auction donation masks. So if you need them, please reach out to us on our website. You can fill that out, and we can get you an auction mask for any time first responders go out to a house fire or anything with pet-related issues. They can use these masks. So a lot of good things going on, Jim.
All right. Now, another question I have is, so let's say somebody's listening, and they're going to rent a rental down here for a week or two. You're saying that they could communicate with you and you could provide them some goods, sell them a collar or a system or a rock or whatever that will help them right here while they're on vacation keep their animal safe.
Yeah, absolutely. We get a lot of people that go back and forth between like the western shore of Maryland and the eastern shore or Pennsylvania to the eastern shore on a normal basis. They do that when nothing's going on with COVID, but we have collars that they bring back and forth, and we can set up the system to match those collars. That way they're not having to buy the whole set set up for them at their other house. We kind of encourage it because then you're not forgetting anything, but we do the outdoor rocks that you can hook a wire to. We do a lot of them for campers that are going camping because then they can take sod staples and just place the wire out and around the camper, put the flags up and put the collar on the dog. Especially if they're well trained already to it, that makes it an easy setup that they can just fold up and put right back into their camper when they're ready to leave. So, we get a lot of people that are on vacation there, and we can definitely supply everything for them. A lot of the more expensive stuff has your lifetime warranty on it, so if you ever move or whatever, you want to take that stuff with you, you can always upgrade or set up an invisible fence system anywhere else. So, they're pretty cool this time of year. Setting that up for all vacationers.
So what do I do if I want to talk to you about a free estimate?
You can reach out to us on the website, invisiblefence.com. You type in your zip code, or you can contact us through phone or a text message at 410-546-2436.
Okie dokie. Well, I'm going to leave you. Is that okay?
I appreciate it. I'll see you next week.
All right. Thanks for your support. Yep, my dogs love the invisible fence. It keeps them safe. I don't have to worry about them running off, and they don't have to worry about missing a meal. So it's a mutual agreement. So anyway, I want to brag on another sponsor, Jerry Santoro, Jerry's Lawn Care. I got a daughter who is going to put her house for sale, to be quite frank with you. And they were coming to take the pictures. And I called Jerry and said, hey, any chance you can cut the grass tomorrow morning? He's like, yep, Jim, we'll cut the grass tomorrow morning. I said, can you have it done by 11 o'clock? He said, yep, we'll get it done. So I just want to tell you something. Thank you to Jerry's Lawn Care for your support of the show. This is a sponsor segment, but Jerry Santoro and his team do a good job. So if you need your lawn cutting done, if you need some grass work, like you need something reseeded or overseeded or anything like that, you want an irrigation system, you need to buy some mulch, $15 a yard with free local delivery. Best bang for your money, okay? Tree work, if you got a tree that's leaning or it's broken or it's rotten and you want to get it down, if you've got a stump that you want ground up or dug up, whatever you may need help with, he can help you. He also can clear a building lot. He has all kinds of equipment. He also does like footers, digs a footer if you're building a house or an addition, and he also can dig a basement. So he has lots of different things he has to offer. He even does paver work. So if you're not sure if he does what you need done, just give Jerry a call. His phone number is 302-363-6025. That's 363-6025. Jerry's Lawn Care, jlc-llc.com on the web. Tell him I sent you. You'll be very pleased with him. Now, he has arrived, and I think I've had him on the show before because I think I remember his mom and dad taking pictures of him while he was on. I don't know for sure. Chase, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Real good. Now, you're Chase Marvel, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they named a comic book after you, didn't they?
Different spelling of the last name.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
The I-O instead of E-O.
Okay. But let me ask you, you just graduated what? High school?
College.
I thought it was college, but somebody argued with me the other day and said it was high school. I said, I'm telling you, this dude's been in college.
Yeah.
So, University of Delaware or over at Del Tech?
Wilmington University.
God, I couldn't get that right either, could I? All right. I got your name right.
Yeah.
Not connected to the comic books.
Yeah.
All right. And so you graduated college.
Yeah. It's very surprising and very like surreal. Like I feel like I just graduated high school and now here I am 4 years later. I'm done.
Wow.
So yeah.
So what is next for you? You've been a very active young man through high school. What is it called? You have the Inspiring Project?
Yes. Yeah.
I got that right.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, the Inspiring Project. This will actually be the 7th year that since I've started that. So that's another surreal thing. I started that in 10th grade just to spread positivity with everybody, and then it kind of grew on social media, and then in the community, and then it went to everywhere. So It's just one of those things that you never know the power of social media, and now here we are,
right.
impacting.
Because you probably had to educate your parents about social media.
Oh, definitely. Especially my dad, because he's very illiterate on that type of stuff.
He probably thought the internet was a fad.
Yeah.
It was going to come and go.
Yeah, I mean, it was almost like I had to spell it out for him how to, make a Facebook page. But
And now they can't live without it.
Nope.
Now they want to know where their son is. They go to social media.
Yep.
All right. So anyway, you graduated college. The Inspiring Project still goes on, correct?
Yes.
All right. What are you doing with yourself? Like, what are you doing with your time?
Well, as far as the Inspiring Project, I just awarded 2 scholarships to 2 students for the fall school year. So
where are they going?
Honestly, I can't remember off the top of my head, but I know I awarded one from Woodbridge because that's where I graduated from.
Okay.
And then I award one to a student in Delaware.
Really?
Whether that be a high school senior or a college student. So. And
this is from the Inspiring Project. You're giving a financial donation.
Correct.
To help somebody's further education.
Yep. Yeah, that was something I came up with. This is actually the 2nd year, so I just decided to do something because now that I'm, was in college and I'm out of high school, I don't really have a lot of time on my hands to do a lot of things that I was doing when I was, first starting out. So I thought, maybe I just give back in a different way and give some money to people that are doing well in their community and in school, and just give them something to help them out in college, because as a college student, I know it's not cheap.
Right. Yeah, just the college is expensive, and I remember when our son and daughter were in college, these things called books.
Yep.
Do they still have books, or is everything all online?
Surprisingly, yeah. And as tech savvy as I like to say that I am, I prefer a physical book than I do an online book, because it's a lot more easier to look at than have to scroll through and find things on the internet.
And you can always say, "Professor, I left it home."
Exactly.
I forgot it. All right. And so how did you do in college? What kind of grades you get?
I made the president's list. So,
did you really?
Yeah, I did fairly well. I would say.
Okay.
I majored in marketing because that's what I do at my job now. So I just wanted to grow. I say that the Inspiring Project really set the tone for what I wanted to do in life as far as marketing, because I just started out on social media, and then it kind of grew from there, and I met so many different people and did so many different things with it, and I was like, wow, this is actually pretty fun. And just you can do marketing is not just one thing where you're just like you're just a doctor, you just do all this, but for marketing you can do so many different things with it, and I think that's something that I really enjoy, and I've just grown to love about it.
And you work for
Beta Beach Builders.
Okay. And they really like working with you.
They do.
I brought your name up one day, and they said, yes, we're very excited to have him around.
Yes.
What was that event you had one time on Facebook where 1 minute you're wearing one color jacket and you spin around and you're wearing something different? What was that about?
Oh, that's our Christmas 12-day giveaway. I came up with that not this year but last year, and it was just something I wanted to do. I brought it up and I was like, for Christmas we should really do something to amp up our social media, make it really fun, just have people coming back every day to see if they won something. And I got a little Santa tuxedo from Amazon, and I did a little switch on the video, and from there it was just like so many people were engaged with it. So many people just were like, because who doesn't love free stuff?
Right. Because every day there was a different prize.
Right. We had 12 different prizes. We like to support the local businesses first, getting gift cards and things like that. And then we also, get a couple cool things like, Google Homes or Alexas or stuff like that. So that just a little bit of something different and just have fun.
Okay. Well, good. So do you want to put in a ad for your business? Are you looking for marketing customers?
As far as me?
Right. Like, are you wanting any businesses to do business with you and let you help them market, or no?
I mean, I've always said from the get-go, I'm very loyal to obviously my current job, but I also do have a side thing that, if you do want to, help with social media or anything like in that sorts, give me a holler.
I'd like to hire you to coach me.
Okay.
Just give me some tips, and help me be less subdued. I want to be more outward.
Yeah.
But anyway, so if a business is watching or listening and said, hey, I want a little input or would mind some guidance or want somebody to manage something, you do that on the side.
Yes. Yeah.
But for a living, you work for Beta the Beach Builders.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm buying a house from them.
I heard.
Yep.
I heard.
So I'm buying it for one of my family members. So Denise and I aren't moving, but we're buying a house from Beta the Beach. Very excited. It's been that design home. I just want to say this, in other words, because I'm hoping to do a little promotions to help Beta the Beach. But it's kind of cool. I never understood this till I knew what that house was on the corner, but I never understood what it did. So if you go to buy a house from Beta the Beach, I'm going to say it and you tell me if I got it right, okay? All right. You don't have to drive here to look at carpet and there to look at shingles and here to look at siding and here to look at cabinets and here to look at plumbing. You go to that house and they will spend hours with you designing everything right down to the knobs on your kitchen cabinets, to do you want a door knob on your doors or do you want a lever, to the lights and receptacles and anything special and paddle fans, and you do it all right there, and they lay the siding next to the roof shingles and they put it up. It's just, is that about what I'm saying?
It's an all-in-one experience. You'd be surprised how many people are surprised and shocked when they walk in the model home. They're just like, well, we call it an idea home just because it's laid out so that it gives you different ideas of what you can do with your home, whether that be, having a tray ceiling in your bedroom or coffer ceiling in your living room.
Right.
And then you go downstairs to the design studio and you see all the different cabinet options, all the different exterior options, or the flooring, sinks, anything. You can see so many different things, and like you said, you don't have to go to different places to pick out different things.
Can you imagine though? Because if you went to this place, your mind has got to remember what that would look like compared to the next place that you're looking at something that's going to go side by side or on top of or below. That same, I didn't even know what it was. You know, in other words, I'm like, this is like the best kept secret.
Yeah,
sitting right here,
all in one. And actually, this summer, within the next few weeks, we're going to be opening up our new Idea Home and Sales Center in Ocean View. So that's going to be double the size of the one in Greenwood.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Now, if you're not buying a home, are you allowed to go look in there?
Yeah, you can walk through. Right now, of course, with everything going on, I think
it's like make an appointment.
Make an appointment,
right?
Yeah, just to be on the safe side, just so that we know that you're coming in. But anybody's really welcome to walk in. You tour the model. You can go down to the design studio, see what we offer, and then just be wowed by it.
Right. I was wowed by it. I was wowed by it. In other words, I was like, this makes buying a home and picking all these selections more fun.
Yep, it's an all-in-one. It's very straightforward. It's all laid out for you. It can be overwhelming sometimes, but
no pressure though. The lady was so helpful, so helpful. I think my daughter's been back a couple times.
Yep, very easygoing, very accommodating. She's
very helpful.
Yep, she's very knowledgeable. Very knowledgeable.
Yep. So congratulations. I guess you gave them all the advice how to design that place.
Well, that was before me, but
okay.
With the new place, I had a little hand in that.
Okay. What's their phone number? 349?
349-5099.
5099.
Yes.
349-5099.
Yep.
I want somebody to call them up and check out a home. So I'm impressed with them. So you help them with their marketing?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
And Derek Parker, and had he heard of Facebook before you come along?
He had, but he's made it known that he is not on Facebook.
I know it. I know it. So, all right. Well, is there anything else you want to talk about or say, or wish you hadn't said? Or
I think we hit it on the head.
Okay. I like you having you on. I mean, you inspire me. I like young people that are go-getters and want to make a difference in the world. And is your mom and dad here today?
No, I didn't stay home.
Okay, I just wondered. So I know they always wanted to be on the show.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm gonna let you go unless you had anything else. Are you excited about next Friday?
What's next Friday?
What's happening in Greenwood next Friday, the 12th? Don't give him a hint, Tracy.
Greenwood Chicken.
She told you, didn't she? The Greenwood Barbecue Chicken opens next Friday.
Yes, they do. And
they're having a parade, I believe. I don't know.
Yeah, you're going to think that the Pope is in town.
Oh, my gosh. You know what I mean? It's unbelievable. I'm excited. Now, I've been going to the one outside of town, which is also very good, in other words. So, anyway, just next Friday, mark your calendar. By 10 o'clock in the morning, you'll be able to get some chicken.
Yep, and they'll probably be sold out by 11. So.
Yeah, you never know. All right, well, thanks a lot, okay? Thanks for joining me, all right?
Thank you, Jim. Yep.
All right, take care. See ya. All right, there he goes, Chase Marble. And just wanted to have him on and say hello. There's an accomplished young man going to do great things in our community, and I'm proud to know him. So anyway, if you know Chase, send him a note and say, boy, you did really good on that interview. All right, let's brag about my chiropractor friends. This is a sponsor segment. This is Dr. T, and his name is Dr. Trillia, okay? And he works also with Dr. Bud, all right? And these two guys are very personable. They have great personalities. They are wonderful chiropractors, and they listen to you when you go there and you say, because here's what's the odd thing about dealing with me. You may not realize it. You never know what I'm going to come up with, okay? And I know that might strike you odd, but every time I go there, I got another different dilemma, okay? And they listen to me, and some of them, they're like, Jim, we cannot help you with your personal finances, but we can help you with chiropractic care. But anyway, so I always love talking to them. They're a lot of personality. When you call on the phone and they answer the phone, and you say, man, is there any chance I can get in there today? No problem. Or I'm not in a rush. Can you schedule me for another time or another day? Very very, very accommodating. They accept most insurances. They're just a good place. So if you need chiropractic care, I highly recommend Peninsula Chiropractic Center on Route 13 in Seaford. And not just because it's friendly, I get results, okay? And since I've been advertising for them, I want to let you know that, a lot of people I know have been dealing there and so on. So what is going on at Peninsula Chiropractic Center is they do good care, okay? And they care. So that's kind of unique. So I'm just letting you know, if you got kids, grandkids, everybody. So they can help with all kinds of things, right down to I had a grandchild who had a hearing problem that chiropractic care helped with the hearing. So anyway, it's called Peninsula Chiropractic Center. I can't say anymore because I'm out of time. But anyway, phone number 629-4344, 629-4344, website PeninsulaChiroCenter.com. And yes, they are very, very, very active on the Facebook. All right, I hear the back door swinging and the buzzer dinging, and I bet more guests are arriving. So we've got more guests for you to listen to. You're watching and listening to a show called Weller Does Delmarva. I see a friend of mine named Jack Riddle has awoke for the day, okay? So good morning, Jack. Good morning, Susan. I hope you two are going to have a wonderful day. And I just want to say thank you to all my audience. People say, Jim, you really act like you love doing this show. I love doing this show. All week long, we have guests and we talk to people. And, I got a brand new advertiser coming next week. I have got a story to tell you about MRIs, not MREs. MRIs. I got an MRI yesterday, and I got a new sponsor for the show, and I'm going to tell you, man, there's a world of difference from one place to another when it comes to imaging, okay? I'm going to be an imaging expert, and so are you, because you deserve to save money when you need imaging done. But we're going to talk about that next week, okay? And maybe I'll be able to get Colin to bring my MRI up on the screen. I got a little disc of it, so we can all learn about Jim's spine together, all right? So anyway, good morning, everybody, and we're here. We thank you for watching this show. Believe it or not, we're encroaching on our 7th year. What would 7 years be? 360 shows. What's 7 times 5? 350. And what's 2 times 7? 14. What's 350 and 14 is 364. So we're at 352. 12 shows from now, we need to have a party is what we need to do. We need to have an all-you-can-eat crab feast for our 7-year anniversary, okay? Or at least all-you-can-eat cupcakes, something like that. Anyway, Rudy's Diner is open 24 hours a day now. Okay, Rudy's Restaurant in Harrington, and I don't know exactly when we're going to be back there, but it won't be long, okay? So, with that said, Weller's Utility Trailers opens at 8. I see Philip Watkins is getting in his seat. We have a seat belt now for some of our guests that get very excited. So, he'll be on right after 8 o'clock, and then after 8:30, we've got Bruce Mears and Joe Wiley, and then after 9 o'clock, it's a free-for-all. It's called our third hour. It's like a bonus hour, and we're going to be taking as many phone calls as we can get. So we want you to understand we won't be on the radio after 9, but we'll still be on TV, Facebook, and we want you to join us, okay? And we want you to call us. So be prepared. After 9 o'clock, we want to hear from you, okay? There is no height or weight requirement to be on this show or to talk on the show. If you are watching and listening and you have a business that needs some publicity, I'm offering some free interviews to help businesses out. Not if you've already been on, but if you haven't been on and you need some help, I'm here to help you, okay? So anyway, it's Weller Does Delmarva. Just give me a call or send me a message, and we'll work you in sometime. We usually are a month or two booked up. We stay booked up. We have a lady named Jackie that does nothing but keep up with guests, okay? She does many other things too. But anyway, so I hear the music. We're taking a break from the radio. So tune in TV Delmarva right now, channel 14. Or Jim Weller's Facebook page, or Weller Does Delmarva, wherever you got to go. We don't stop talking, okay? So stay with us. We'll be back on the radio in a couple minutes. All right, everybody, Jim Weller here, and we are going to keep right on going. They tell me these microphones, if I stop talking, there's like a flap in there, and it turns off, and it won't reset till next Saturday. So I try very hard to never stop talking. That's the gripe my guests have. Jim, you talk over me. You bulldoze me. You just keep right on talking while I'm trying to talk. And Colin's probably sitting back there saying, I'm ready to talk.
I'm ready.
Talk.
Hey, you know what I want to say?
What's that?
I want to say you're watching TV Delmarva, W14 DKD, Dagsboro.
Dagsboro, Delaware.
That's right. Our tower is in Seaford, though. So Seaford Tower, Dagsboro City of License. We may work on getting that changed. That's not a top priority right now, but we may work on getting that and the call letters changed. I'm going to go for WLLS.
WLLS.
That's right.
All right. I don't blame you. That would be kind of cool.
That would be. Yep.
All right. So this is one of Lincoln's hottest growing TV stations.
Yeah. So it is a TV station that's licensed to Delaware. There's very, very few television stations that are licensed to Delaware, and there's almost none that are actually in Delaware. So
that's true.
Yeah, that are licensed and in the city of the state of Delaware. So we are on a tower just north of Seaford, right there across from the old Harley shop. I believe it's a Chrysler dealer now, and the Amco transmissions there, which is just north of the Walmart. So we're 500 feet up in the air, and we don't want people to stop and stare at the tower, though. You can't see the TV show. If you stare at the tower, please stop.
Oh, okay. And take a picture with the tower in the background.
Sure, but just don't do it while you're driving. That's the thing. So,
yes.
But anyway, yeah. So that's where our tower is. That's where our signal emanates from, or comes from.
Emanates.
Yes.
Where are you coming up with these words? Emanates.
Yeah, M and 9s too.
Okay.
But that's where it comes from. Right there in Seaford. So we cover Sussex County completely, and we get into Kent County. We get into Maryland and the surrounding counties there, the Dorchester and Wicomico and other counties in Maryland that I don't know about, Talbot, and what are some of the others, Jim? I don't even know.
I have no idea.
Queen Anne's.
Princess Anne?
Yeah, that's a city, but yeah.
Okay, Annie Anne County?
But anyway, it is available. So if you have an antenna, what you want to do is point it towards Seaford, Delaware. Point it towards there. Rescan your TV because it's going to be a new channel that comes up if you haven't received it before. And then look for Channel 14. That's going to be us.
Okay. And advertising opportunities, I try to tell people, get in now. And you've got some advertisers, and but there's never enough. It's kind of like eating some good food. There's just never enough.
Yeah, we're hoping to get enough to cover the bills to start with.
Okay, that would be wonderful.
That would be a great start.
Right.
We are a new TV station. We understand, that it is
all outward.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it's people are wanting to. Some people are wanting to jump on. Some people are a little apprehensive, and that's fine. I understand.
Right.
But we have a good product we're putting out, and I think we just keep putting out a good product, and that's going to make the difference, and people are going to want to jump on board. So.
You got a good audience too. When we do, when we take phone calls and stuff like that, we realize a lot of people are watching on TV, and it's not just over the air. You can watch it on your Roku device as well as your Amazon Fire Stick or Fire whatever it's called.
Fire Stick, Fire TV, TVDelmarva.com as well. You can get that right on your phone and just click right on the Watch Live button, and you can watch everything we're doing right there. And our live shows, like right now, are on our Facebook page as well.
All right.
So thank you, Jim.
Thank you, Colin. TV Delmarva is where it's at, folks, and please consider them in your advertising budget, all right? A lot of people are regrouping their budget and saying, I really need to get the best bang for my buck and don't want to spend any more than I have to. I can tell you Colin's got some very good opportunities for you, and that's that. So anyway, with that said, I need a phone call. So I've had, how many phone calls today? I had Barry, and I had Justin Ward. I need a phone call for somebody that's watching on TV would be really nice. 422-7336, okay? We would like somebody that's got a black and white TV that's watching this show, or we don't really care what color your TV is, okay? So anyway, if you would call us now and tell us where you're watching on TV, we'd appreciate it. 422-7336. 422-7336. We are going to have a lot of fun after 9 o'clock. Up to 9 o'clock, it's all business, okay? We have lots of things to tell you about, but today I purposely did not work real hard to have a lot of guests after 9 o'clock, okay? Because I want to take phone calls. I want to give things away. I want to give you the opportunity to give me a gift. Okay, that hasn't happened in a long time. All right, so I'm going to give you the opportunity to maybe send me a gift, to give me some cash, buy me a gift card to a restaurant. Who knows what it could be? All right, I'm in the market for a new Yukon, but not till the 2021s come out, because they got a new suspension system, and I want all the bells and whistles. So anyway, that's the next thing I'm going to work on after I get this house under control. So anyway, just a lot of things going on. So be with us.
Delaware,
Remember, at 9 o'clock we stop on the radio, but we really want you to follow us over. So I hear the music. So we're coming back on, everybody. My gosh, my gosh, my gosh. You're watching and listening to Weller Does Delmarva, a weekly show. In fact, how long we've been doing it? 352 times. Soon, we're going to be back to Rudy's Restaurant in Harrington, but they are open 24 hours a day. If you want some good food, and they have all kinds of things, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and I think they serve breakfast night and day. But if you need a place to go, they can handle large crowds, small crowds, whatever. I don't know if you have to call for an appointment or whatever, but wear your mask, brush your teeth, and park your car straight. That's another thing that the government's going to be requiring, that people start parking their car straight, okay? But anyway, Rudy's Restaurant in Harrington. We'll be back there soon, but you can go there now and enjoy something to eat. I want to brag on another sponsor of the show, my accountant, George Luff. This is a sponsor segment. He's my bookkeeper. Can you imagine what it's like to be my bookkeeper, okay? I've always got all kinds of new ideas. How do you do this? What do you think of that? I'm buying this house. Whose name should I put it in? What do I do? How do I lay this out? What's the best way to structure everything? So anyway, with that said, I deal with Luff and Associates, and you can too, okay? You don't have to be short and bald to deal with them. They allow everybody to deal with them. They're always looking for new customers. So if you are looking for an accountant, whether it's for your business or whether it's for personal, they can help you out, okay? If you are settling an estate and you need some tax help with that, they also can help you with that. So they're really up to date on things. I very much like dealing with them, and they've done a good job for me for 25, 30 years. Been with them a long time. So George Luff, his son Tyler, and Team Luff, I'm very happy with them. They also have a service called Easy Payroll. Now, if you own a business, you know how annoying it is to fool with payroll. First of all, who wants to pay payroll? But who wants to have to jump through all these hoops and new rules and regulations and charts and graphs and everything else? So if you own a business, whether you deal with Luff and Associates for your accounting or not, you don't even have to deal with them for that. You can have another accountant, or you can do your own bookkeeping. But if you need help with payroll, they have a system called Easy Payroll, and they would like to talk to you, okay? They can help you if you just have a handful, 2, 4, 5 employees. They'll help you out. If you got 102, 4, 5 employees, they'll help you out. So if you need some input, you need some help, you need some advice, you want somebody to guide you through the process, Luff and Associates is a great local company, okay? Three convenient locations. One of them is in Milford. Another one's in Rehoboth, and another one's in Dover. Going to give you a phone number. One phone number gets you everywhere you need to go. You can call now, leave a message, and they'll get back to you the first of the week. It's Luff and Associates. On the web, it's luffcpas.com. luffcpas.com. Phone number, you ready? 302-422-9699. 302-422-9699. George Luff, his son Tyler, and Team Luff will do a good job for you. All right, now, the next gentleman that we're going to talk to is a pretty good guy. He sent me a bio, okay? In other words, his name is Philip Watkins, and he told me all about himself, okay? He once was young. Now he's not as young as he used to be. He's a good guy. He loves old cars. He likes to restore things. He's very passionate about helping people, and he's got a little project he's working on. And it's his second annual. Last year, we helped promote it. He did a good job with that. And he's going to talk to you about a big car show that he is part of. And I believe he's the brainstormer behind all this. So, Philip Watkins, good morning and welcome to the show.
It's great to see you again.
How you doing?
Well, we're out in public again. So
we're out in public. So, hey, you've never been to this building, have you?
No, this is the first time. All I did was look in the air and see where the buzzards were flying, and just
there you go. Yeah. But there was no chicken house.
Yeah, it was fun driving the Mustang here. So.
Oh, well, good.
Oh, yeah, I finally got one of my cars out.
Well, good.
But anyhow, I'm way behind in this project. I'm
sure
for hospice. This time last year, we had over $5,000 in cash.
Raised, yep.
And, I had all kinds of sponsors and everything. I went back to quite a few of them. A lot of them, chipped in and they were back in the program. But
Right.
I contacted Peggy. I said, Peggy, what are we going to do?
Right.
She said, Phil, leave it alone.
Yeah.
It's going to be okay.
It's going to be okay.
And I was like, sweet. And what concerns me more than anything is having things for the children to do.
Right.
The car guys, they can take care of themselves.
Right. Because this is a car show, but it's a family-friendly day of fun is what it is.
It's a place where everybody can come and get together and have fun. It's not just cars.
Right.
We're going to have American Legion's going to be cooking. We got chicken there. We got all
Okay.
kinds of things. I mean, it's going to be loaded.
And you hope to have things for the kids to do, but it's all going to be based on what you're allowed to do.
Yeah, but you know what? We have 20 acres. Thank
Right. What's the
City of
fire
Milford.
marshal rule for 20
and
acres?
I told Peggy, I said, hey, we can work this out.
Right.
We'll spread them out if we have
That's
to.
the thing to do. Yeah. Spread them out.
Good friend Mark Johnson.
Yep.
He
Home improvements.
he contacted me. He says, "How would you like, to have a band and everything?" And I was like,
Oh, is he
"Sweet."
going to bring his stage
Oh,
trailer?
we're going to have a live band there as well. He's going to have the stage there. So if there's distancing, he's
Yeah.
up out of the way.
Right,
So-
and it can project.
and yes, and
Wow.
we're going to set up a lot different, and we want to grow each year and get more people involved.
Right.
Because they operate under donations and everything. It's
Right,
not
and
like
you're just trying to help raise money. You'd like it to be the Lower Delaware Hospice is what you're
that
focused
we're
on.
trying to keep the funds right here.
Right,
Because
they do a good job, the whole state. But you live in Sussex County.
Oh, yes.
and you'd like to see most of this go to Sussex
Well,
County.
and Newcastle's been taking care of themselves for many years.
Yes, correct. Yep.
But
so-
we will share if they
right.
need it.
And where is it going to be?
it's going to be in front of the Veterans Home in Milford.
Okay. Is that I call it the bowling alley road? Is that
That's it.
Okay,
Yeah.
the
Behind
bowling alley
Walmart
road.
and all that. The back roads of Walmart. So-
right?
But last year, after the show, it was very successful, and I thank everyone that showed up.
Yeah. And you had good sponsors and a big turnout.
The car groups, all the clubs and everything, they made the show. Mm-hmm. And, I couldn't believe the support. It gave me
Right.
cold chills.
Yeah.
We had 173 automobiles there.
Did you really?
And it was awesome.
Now-
so after the event, I went around to a lot of the car shows, and I started asking people, what did you like, what didn't you like?
Good point. Yeah.
It's like taking an automobile out for a ride, test drive. Well, I don't like this.
Kick
you
the
gotta
tires.
fix this. Well, people said they wanted dash plaques more than they wanted awards.
Okay.
So my buddy Bruce Mears, I contacted him, and I says, Bruce, would you do that? Boom, he funded that.
Really?
So we have dash plaques for everybody.
Wow.
We have 100 for the first 100 cars.
Really?
Then I talked to another friend of mine that runs around and takes pictures and puts on the internet for cars. Well, we're going to take pictures of the first 100 cars, put them in a sleeve, and give them to them for free.
Really?
But now the catch is, if we run out and have more than 100 and somebody wants one, we'll be able to sell it to them, the dash plaque, for $1.50. That's to make it is $1.
Really? Okay.
To mail it, it's going to be about 50 cents.
Okay.
And we're going to do the same for the photos. You want a photo of your car and everything? We can still do it.
Wow.
It's not going to stop at that. We don't want to cut anybody short. If you want it, you want it. 2020 is a year that nobody's going to forget. That's for sure.
But the thing is, nothing beats a try but a failure. So just don't stop trying, because you never fail till you stop trying.
Well, we tried to add each year. We wanted to
Right.
get bigger and bigger, and we encourage people to we opened up like I guess what is it a swap meet.
Okay.
So people can bring, their projects there. If they want to
Okay.
sell, we're not going to run an auction. You make your own deal.
Right. Right.
But, we only want $10 donation to park it there, and that's
Right.
it. You can be there all day, enjoy, the music, everything, all the food. I mean,
And do your own haggling, your own
that's
negotiating.
it. We don't need to haggle for you,
Okay.
We don't need to beat you up. So-
Right, or handle your money or anything else,
That's it. So,
All right,
but
so-
it looks like it's going to be a good time, but.
So
we
you
will
are
work
looking
with
for
restrictions.
donations.
Yep. I'm still looking for, people to come in and give us a hand and
So you need
whatnot.
you need some helpers.
Helpers. Yeah, we need helpers. We need donations.
Right,
We
but a
need
donation
sponsors.
could be $50. It could be $500.
Oh, it could be $2. I don't care. But
because all the money goes to
Right straight to hospice.
Okay.
It does not funnel. It goes to them that day, right immediately.
No
They have it.
administrative fees.
Nothing. Yeah.
Right.
But make sure you put it in Delaware Hospice 2020.
Delaware Hospice 2020. Okay.
When you make your payments, make sure it says 2020 on it, because
Critical.
other than that, it goes into a kitty,
Like a general fund. Yeah.
right? And nobody knows where it comes from.
Right.
So, but I think we're going to have people I think are looking to get out and have a good time.
I'm going to give you a couple ideas. I know
for
you
it.
don't need another thing to do, but while it's on my mind, you ought to reach out to anybody you know in the state police and see what's involved in having the helicopter there for a little bit. Also, they may bring the canine unit or the mounted patrol.
Well,
So-
see, I considered that. But
Okay.
with everything that's going on, both worlds at this point,
Right?
it's kind of hard to take them away from that. 'Cause
Right.
I don't know what's going to happen. We don't
Well,
know.
you never
what's gonna
know.
happen.
You
But,
never know.
I can ask and put it out there.
Well, I'd put
and
it
see
out
what
there just in
happens.
case.
You
And
know?
I just heard the other day they're going to have the Can Barn stock car race this year.
Well, that's awesome.
It had been canceled, but they're going to do that. They're going to go ahead and do it.
Oh,
So,
just like the fireworks, put it back on.
yeah, put it back on, right? Put the 4th of July back on the
You got
calendar. All right, so how do people get a hold of you? What do you want them to do?
Well, they can, if they want, they can email me
Okay.
at pwsr48 at
Hold on.
AOL.
Oh, slow that down. PWSR48.
At AOL.
Are you 48? Is that what the
I wish. Those were the good days.
Okay. PWSR48 at
AOL.com.
.com. All right,
And
so-
I can email them a flyer which
Okay.
has the registration form
Okay.
if they want to get it, or they can call me at 302-228-5471.
Do you text?
Text. They can do that.
228-5471.
And I had about 3 texts yesterday, and I sent them the forms, and they all sent their monies in. And
Really?
it's like, cool, yeah. We got the paparazzi jewelry going to be there.
Really?
A few other things.
I love paparazzi jewelry.
Oh yeah, it's going to be there. So
All right.
it's coming along, so,
Right.
I'm a little late getting out the gate, but it'll be.
I wouldn't worry about all that. You're on the scene now.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
how I would look at it.
It
You
was
got to
like-
deal with what's in front of you and just, I appreciate what you're doing.
I jumped in hard and heavy about a week ago because I was like, okay, we're in the phase,
Right.
phase 1, we're good to go. We got 250 people, and that really excited me. And I was like, we can still make this happen,
Yep.
no matter what.
Yep,
So,
I agree.
So I did the social distancing thing by growing this. I figured they say face covering, so I did the face covering. But I found out it's not what they want. But
Right.
It works in my household because my wife won't come near me.
So anyway, all kinds of things going on, looking for ideas or donations or helpers or anybody that wants to get involved. The goal is you want to raise some money for Delaware Hospice.
Everybody, anybody that wants to be part of it, and it's like I told the vendors. This year, it's $10 registration for all the vendors. If you're in it this year at $10, next year it may be $15. But guess
Right.
what? You're at 10 because you came aboard in the beginning.
Right.
And you helped build this. You're part of
Right.
the family.
Yep. So if you're out there and you want to get involved with an event, it's going to have a good turnout. I'm going to help you promote it as best I can. But, it supports a good cause. And it's just going to be a good time right here in Milford, right outside of Milford,
Yep.
So it's technically down the Bowling Alley Road, and going to be a lot of fun.
Well, they support, children programs,
Yep.
family programs, and, nobody really appreciates it until the time they need it.
I agree.
And
I
that's
agree.
the sad part. So,
Yep.
but anyhow, I just hope everybody reaches, in their heart, and thinks about it. We've
I just
all
had somebody
had-
send me a text.
What's that?
I got somebody sent us a text. Community
that's
Bank
awesome.
Delaware said they might want to get involved.
Well, I would love that. Send them my
Yeah.
number or whatever. I'll leave you a flyer.
I'll get you connected. They're a good community bank, always helping out.
Oh, great! I mean, that's awesome. Walmart's kicked in.
Do you know Jack Riddle?
I've heard that name.
I think we could get him to sing the national anthem at this
that
event.
would be better than a DJ playing it.
And I actually think we could get him to tap dance
I
while
would
he's
love
doing
that.
it.
Yeah, it would be a fun
I would
day.
love to see Jack Riddle sing the national anthem and tap dance.
Now, a lot of the guys didn't like the idea. We spun a barrel last year.
Okay.
And pulled numbers out, and for the appreciation awards. I
Oh.
don't like saying, "Well, your car's better than anyone." There wasn't one car there I wouldn't love that.
Right. They're all winners.
We all have them because that's what we like.
Right.
Well, a lot of people didn't like it, so we're going to do a judge thing. So I'm going to pick one person and say, you go find me this kind of car, you go find me this kind of car.
Right.
And, we're going to get the veterans involved. We're going to get the Boys and Girls Club involved. We're going to get the police involved.
Right.
So it's all spread out. So it's no favoritism.
Right.
And I see a lot of that when I go to these shows, but I don't want that.
Right. You just
I want
have a
everybody
good
to be
time.
happy, and you know what? Get a dash, but and one best thing.
Right.
Everybody likes free stuff, right?
They do.
We're gonna have door prizes out the yin yang.
Really?
Yes. All the car places around, parts places that
There
put
you
buckets
go.
and everything
Yep.
together. Well, instead of putting them in an auction or whatever, well, guess what? It's all gonna go to everybody that shows up. We'll pull a number for that.
Wow.
So, and I hope that
What's the
everybody
date,
gets something.
Phil?
That'll be August 8th.
August 8th. That's a
We're-
Saturday, right?
Yes, we plan on this. We planned this last year when Millsboro Cruisers folded up. I talked to my friend Rusty. We were all
Okay.
part of the club, and I says, "Well, how about can I have this date?" Because I joined Hospice and became a certified volunteer.
Okay.
And he goes, "Yes, Phil, it's yours." And I was like, "Sweet," because I didn't want to encroach on anybody else's,
Right.
fundraisers.
Well, good.
And it's turned out great, and we plan on having this every year. It's the second August, or second Saturday
in August.
in August.
Excellent.
So hopefully it turns into huge.
It's going to be huge. All right,
One
I
day
got to
we-
let you go,
One day
though.
we'd like to shut down the city of Milford and just have it down the main street.
There you go. Yeah, like the go-kart races used to be.
There you go.
Do you ever remember that?
Oh yeah,
Man, that was the good old days.
we're telling our age.
Yeah. All right, well, I'm going to leave you. Is that all right?
Yep, I appreciate your help.
All right, thanks a lot, okay?
Oh my God,
All right.
I saw a ghost.
What? Back door's supposed to be locked. All right. I'll see you. Take care. All right, that's a big car show coming up. Get behind it. If you could donate or something like that, it'd be nice. Or if you're a vendor and you want a vendor spot. I want to brag one more time on another sponsor of the show. And you'll find the sponsors I have are usually my friends, okay? They're people I deal with. And this one here is a good friend of mine. His name is Kevin Short, Mid-South Audio. You've heard him and seen him on the show, but Kevin's just an all-around good guy. And his business, provides all kinds of things for organizations, events, churches, and so on. So if you are in need of any of what Mid-South Audio offers, or if you want to learn more about Mid-South Audio, go to midsoutaudio.com. During this pandemic and a lot of things were shut down, a lot of people took advantage of upgrading their sound systems or their lighting systems or whatever. Mid-South Audio can help you with many, many, many things. But if you're getting ready to have an event and you need some lighting or sound or amplification or staging or whatever, Mid-South Audio can help you out. Phone number, everybody ready? And I need somebody to just call them and say, you're going to get a voicemail and just say, good morning. Thank you for sponsoring Weller Does Delmarva. The phone number is 302-856-6993, 856-6993, midsouthaaudio.com. Okay? Now, I want to remind you, Weller's Utility Trailers is officially open, and we appreciate your support there. We have been busy. And we're thankful we are. And I want to say thanks a lot for, people that have bought trailers from me. We've got people that have bought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trailers over the years. We've been in business a long time. We added it up years ago that we have put over 30,000 trailers on the road. Isn't that amazing? Over 30,000 trailers on the road. Okay, that's kind of an amazing thing. It's probably over 40,000 by now. So we just find it very interesting. It's a unique business, and we appreciate all of our customers. And if you're listening and you need a trailer, we understand there's many places that sell trailers. We're as competitive as anybody else, but what we do for you, we're going to give you lots of information. We're going to spend time with you. We're going to give you service after the sale. If you have a warranty problem, we're going to work with you and the manufacturer to get things worked out. Plus, when we hook you up, we do things like the minute we hook your trailer up, we torque the lug nuts to make sure they're properly torqued. We check the air in the tires that minute, not when we put it on the lot, but when you hook it up. We hook the lights up to your vehicle and make sure everything on the trailer works, and we show you how everything works. So anyway, we do that. You don't get that everywhere else, but we do it because we want to know that the things are right, and we want you to know how to operate whatever parts of your trailer you may not know how to operate, because 7 out of 10 trailer customers are first first-time buyers. So it's Wellers.com on the web. Like us on Facebook if you would, and tell your friends about us. So want to tell you about another great offer. So here's an offer, okay? An offer. So this is a sponsor segment. It's another guy that I like supporting. It's called McNeil's Paving, okay? Now, first of all, a lot of people already have their driveway blacktop, but maybe you got some cracks in your driveway and you want it filled with sealer, or you want to get it seal coated. It looks beautiful when that's done. They offer that service, okay? And Josh McNeil and his family, it's like a third generation company. They offer free estimates. They do work in Kent and Sussex County and parts of Maryland and Virginia, okay? But if you need any seal coating done, they're authorizing me to give you a 10% discount. So when you call for your free estimate, they're going to come out and look at your project and give you an estimate. But they're not only going to give you a great price and do a good job, they're going to knock 10% off if you mention Jim Weller or Weller Does Delmarva, okay? Now, let's say you need some blacktop work done. Like I'm building a new house and I'm going to need a blacktop driveway. Well, I need to get this thing ordered while he has this special, because he's knocking not 10% off, but 20% off on any blacktop work. Okay? That's a huge discount. 20% off. This is a limited time offer, so please give them a call at 302-945-7131. That's 945-7131. McNeil's Paving, Josh McNeil, Team McNeil's, third generation, family owned and operated. I'm very happy with them. They're good people. They'll do a good job for you. 10% off on seal coating, 20% off on any blacktop work, limited time offer. So please mention Weller Does Delmarva or Jim Weller and get all the details. Estimates are free. So if you need anything done, give Josh a call at 302-945-7131. Again, if you'd call him and thank him just for sponsoring the show. We just had somebody that he was sharing with me, got some work done, heard about it on the show, called up, took advantage of the discount. Very happy. So anyway, that's that. Now, what time is it? It's 8:26. Now at 8:30, folks, I take a break from the radio, but we never take a break from TV. We never take a break from Facebook, all right? So don't miss out on anything. But if you're out there and you're listening and you sell crabs for a living, I need a bushel of crabs. I want males. I want number ones. I want them for Father's Day. If you are in the crab or seafood business and you would like to consider giving me a bushel of male crabs for Father's Day in exchange for doing some advertising on this show and allowing me to promote your business, I would like to talk to you. My phone number is 542-9157. If you have a seafood business and you want some publicity in exchange for some crabs, I'd like to talk about that for Father's Day. It's coming up, and you just give me a call, 542-9157, if you would like to work out a deal with me for that. All right. So anyway, with that said, Wellers is open. I said that. It's Wellers.com on the web. Like us on Facebook if you would. This show is called Weller Does Delmarva. We're going to take a break at 8:30. We're going to come back and we're going to be on the radio till 9, and we're going to be on Facebook and TV till 10. From 9 to 10, we're going to have a lot of different phone calls, a lot of things we're going to give away. I've got a crazy item I want to sell for $5. If you're interested in that, it's a box full of goodies for $5. Let's make it $7. For $7. For $7, I'm going to sell you about $30, maybe $40 worth of merchandise for $7 during the 9 o'clock hour. So tell your friends, stay tuned. TV Delmarva, Channel 14. Also, Weller Does Delmarva on the Facebook. If you're watching on Facebook and you'd be kind enough to start a watch party, I would appreciate that. Thank you, everybody, for your support of the show. We get comments all week long. If you have any complaints or constructive criticism or just compliments, I'll take it all, okay? Anyway, I hear the music. We're going to take a break from the radio, but not from Facebook and not from TV. Don't miss a minute of Weller Does Delmarva. All right? All right. We are now officially taking a break from the radio, but we continue right on TV because that's where the action's at. And I believe Colin Walls is getting ready to talk next. So, Colin, are you there?
I'm getting ready.
Get ready.
Stretching my vocal cords.
Brush your teeth and put your mask on.
That's right.
Okay?
That's right. Hey, TV Delmarva, Jim.
It's happening, man.
It is happening, and we are over the air everywhere in Sussex County, into Kent County. We're down in the Maryland counties, surrounding Maryland counties that I don't even know the names of.
Tax-free TV watching.
That's right, tax-free TV watching. So if you're looking for us over the air, our tower is in Seaford. So just north of the Seaford Walmart, right there, just off the highway.
Yep. It goes straight up in the air.
Straight, yes, which hopefully that's how most towers go. The most effective
ones
go that way.
About 500 feet, right?
Yeah, we're at about 500 feet up there, and our signal comes out, and it actually, the signal goes a little more south than north. That's why we just get into Kent County.
Is that because the wind's blowing south?
Yeah. Yes. No, it's not. It's because of the design of the antenna. The antenna was designed to hit a large population. So we cover, believe it or not, Jim, we cover about 385,000 people with our over-the-air signal.
Man, that's bigger than the town of Lincoln.
That's pretty big, yeah.
Wow.
That's pretty big. So, I mean, I think we can get good results for advertisers with that signal, because not only are we there, we're also on Amazon Fire Stick. We're on Roku.
Yep.
We're on tvdelmarva.com, and our live shows are always on Facebook Live. So look for us, TV Delmarva, on Facebook. Look for us on the web. Look for us on Roku. Amazon, you're just going to put in the search term TV space Delmarva. Don't type out the space. Just hit the space bar.
Is it like TEE and then the letter V?
The letter T, the letter V.
Oh, okay.
Space bar Delmarva.
So SPACEBAR Delmarva.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean a dash?
Yeah, not even a dash. Just tap on your space bar.
So nothing but just vacant space.
Exactly, Jim. Exactly.
Okay. Let's get this straight, all right?
Yeah, let's keep it straight. So
I wouldn't
anyway,
want anybody to misunderstand.
There's lots of things happening on TV Delmarva. We've got this new network. It's called AMG TV, and that we're involved with. So lots of good shows with it. We play movies. We play recent TV shows, and we've even got some shows that are exclusive to AMG TV. So check us out. Stay tuned here. We've got local shows up until 1 o'clock today.
Okay.
And then with Michael Sprouse and Jessica Martinez. And then after 1 o'clock, turn on TV Delmarva. See what's going on there.
Yep. Don't miss a thing.
Not a thing.
All right. Thank you, Colin.
Thank you, Jim.
TV Delmarva, I'm encouraging people to get involved. How do you get involved? Tell your friends about it. Spread the word. Download that channel on your Roku device so it's there. And tell people about it and get involved. Buy some advertising. Support a brand new local movement, okay? Bruce Mears has arrived, but we're not going to talk to him till we go on the radio, okay? I want him to get the full blown treatment. All right. So anyway, we're going back on the radio in just a few minutes. But for my TV and for my Facebook audience, I want to say thank you. If you're watching on Facebook and you'd be kind enough to start a watch party, okay, I'd appreciate it if you do that. Now, when you hear me talk about this bonus hour, we're going to just, for the heck of it, we're staying till 10 o'clock, okay? So we stop on the radio at 9, but we're going to stay till 10. And today, I've got a guest that's going to talk with me just a little bit after 9, and then after that, we're going to just like have a free-for-all. We're going to give some things away. I've got an item that I want to sell for $7. It was $5, but now I've raised it to $7, okay? And you got to get me quickly or I'm going to raise it to $10. But anyway, I got an item I want to sell you for $7, and I'm only going to allow you to buy one of them because as soon as you see these items, you're going to say, I'll take them all and I'll resell them, okay? We're not looking for that. We want you to get one of these, okay? It's a $7 item. It's going to be pretty cool. It's 4 or 5 different items for $7. Pretty much each one of the items in there is worth $7, okay? So it's a pretty good value. And it comes in a box, a carrying case, and everything for $7, all right? So you're not going to want to miss that. Sometime between 9 and 10, we're going to talk about that, and you have to call in and say, I want one, okay? So anyway, we're going to have that. We're going to probably give away some gift cards to Vanderwins. I've got some coupons for some other things. I've got some sauces to give away. I've just got a lot of different things. I think There's a couple snakes around this property that we'd like to get rid of. You would have to pick them up yourself. I have a little story I could tell about a snake here. Our exterminator, who doesn't deal with snakes, informed me there was a snake skin at the back of the building the other day. So my grandson Brody was here, and I said, "Hey Brody, you want a snake skin to take home to your sisters?" He's like, "Yeah, I do." So anyway, me and Brody went to the back to get the snake skin, and guess what else we found back there? The snake. So we did not make eye contact with him, and we got the snake skin, and Brody took it and showed it to his mother. She was quite excited to see this great big 5 or 6 foot long snake skin that was about 3 inches around, and so he took it home, and I don't know how his sisters reacted to that, but we had a good time with that. But then I got to work the other day, and we have these things outside that have like maybe mouse poison in them or something, like a plastic container, and it was up on the sidewalk in front of the building. And I was coming up to the door, and Jackie, who works with me, she was in her car, and she said, "Did you move that?" And I'm like, "No." And she said, "I wonder how it got moved." And I was thinking, I have no idea either. So I nudged it with my foot, and I realized it was really heavy for this plastic container. And so all I've done so far is nudge it off the sidewalk by the front door. But I think it's full of some snakes, is what I think. So I'm going to get Colin or somebody else to check that out here, or Tracy, or somebody that's not as bothered with snakes as much as me. So anyway, they're all outside the building. We'll at least say that, okay? So anyway, good morning, everybody. You're listening and watching to a show. You're watching and listening to a show called Weller Does Delmarva. My name is Jim Weller. This is the final half hour of being on the radio, okay? And I want to thank my radio audience. I appreciate you listening. If you're listening right now on the radio, do me a favor. Stop at a fast food, get a gift card, and drop it off here by 9 o'clock, if you would, if you're listening on the radio, okay? You don't even have to worry about what I would like or whatever. Gift cards are one size fits all. I was telling a snake story, and I was telling a pest control story, so I want to take a minute and do a sponsor segment. This is my pest control expert, okay? He doesn't deal with snakes, but he deals with pest control. And I have many properties, rental properties, my home, my business, my family members, and so on. And his name's Keith Ruark, and he owns Integrity Pest Solutions. So this is officially a sponsor segment, all right? So anyway, he's locally owned and operated, and if you're looking for somebody to help you with pest control, whether you've got mice or ants or you've got stink bugs or whatever you may have, Keith can help you. Now, he don't deal with snakes, okay? But I'm just letting you know, termite inspections, things like that, all kinds of things. Like if you're selling a house, buying a house, I'm actually building a new house, and in that, I'm going to have him do some termite work when we get to a certain point in the house, you know, to just treat it in advance. So anyway, if you need something done, he offers free estimates and evaluations. So in other words, you know, no obligation on site. Now people say, well, I just want a price over the phone. Anybody that gives you a price over the phone on something like pest control isn't doing you no favors, okay? In other words, you need them to come and look at what you have to give you a fair and adequate price. Now, Keith Ruark is a owner-operator. When you call, you're going to get Keith, and when you have somebody arrive, it's going to be Keith, and when you do business with him, it's going to be Keith. So they're very consistent because I like dealing with him. Every time he comes out, he says, I see this, I see that, I see this, I notice this, and I love it. My wife was telling me over the years we've had different pest control people. Nobody has been as thorough as Keith Ruark, Integrity Pest Solutions. I love dealing with him, and you will too. So give Keith a call. He also has an eco-friendly service, you know, that, you know, a lot of people like that. So many different things he offers. Estimates are free. What's really an evaluation is what you get for free. He's going to come to your property and evaluate your scenario. Over 15 years experience, no high pressure, honest, family man, fair, and good to deal with. His name is Keith Ruark. His number is 302-858-8629. 858-8629. Integrity. PestSolutions.com on the web, and very active on Facebook too. And you'll notice when people say, who would you recommend? Many people always recommend Integrity Pest Solutions, and I do too. Give him a call, 858-8629. Now, we have got a lot to cover here before 9 o'clock. So I want to tell you what's getting ready to happen. We're going to chit-chat with Bruce Mears for a little bit. He's going to tell us what's going on in his world. We're going to have Joe Wiley coming in. He's going to talk for a few minutes about a campaign he's getting ready to run, and then we're going to wind up our final half hour of being on the radio. But at 9 o'clock, I am asking you to please follow me. Just go over to TV Delmarva Channel 14 or, Weller Does Delmarva on Facebook. We're going to have a lot of fun, giveaways, and that $7 item for you, okay? I've only got 10 of them available, too. So anyway, I'm going to talk to Bruce for a little bit. So, Bruce, how are you doing today?
Hey, good morning, Jim. Doing great. How are you?
And you probably saw Philip Watkins here?
Yes, I did.
Yep.
Yeah,
So,
my good buddy from way back in the day.
Yep. You guys have known each other. You're both car kind of guys. And,
Went to school together, rode motorcycles together.
Really?
Yeah.
Philip, he has a motorcycle or had one?
Back in the day when we were kids. His father was in charge of the National Guard camp in Bethany, and he worked on my mini bike. So
no kidding. Wow.
I'd go over and Philip and I would shred up the guard camp.
Okay.
Of course, when the guard wasn't there.
Absolutely. Right. Properly.
Yeah.
Using social distancing.
Exactly. Yeah. So we had a lot of fun back in the day.
So you're a local designer, builder, surfer, parent.
Yep.
Community-minded individual. How are you surviving all these interesting times?
Jim, I've been blessed to be considered essential.
Okay.
I always thought I was essential. Then the governor verified it was.
Now you've seen it on paper.
You are essential. So we've been able to just press ahead with things as normal.
Okay.
So it's been really good.
Good.
So, it hasn't been normal, but,
Right, but you haven't had to stop.
Yeah, I just can't imagine being home for all this time. So
I can't either.
We kept the train moving ahead.
All right, so business is good?
Business is very good. Yeah,
right.
I'm working on 2 drawings right now for fall starts that are really going to be fabulous.
2 new projects?
2 new projects for the fall.
Okay.
The day after Labor Day is like the start of the construction season at the beach.
Okay.
And it's a sprint to Memorial Day because a lot of communities have summer shutdowns where you can't work. So the day after Labor Day, we wave the green flag
and go
race
get 'em
for the finish line.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I saw you got yourself a motorcycle, or have you had it?
No, I got it, and I've wanted it for a long time, so I treated myself to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, good.
Yeah, when they came out in 2010, I wanted one and was busy with the kids, and now the kids are driving and everything on their own, so I'm like, it's time.
Well, good. So you've had motorcycles all your life, it sounds like.
Yes, yeah.
And do you just
of my life
ride local, or do you take trips on it?
Just local.
Just local, okay.
Yeah, I like riding it to work.
Oh, okay. Well, good.
I rode to Ocean City with friends last week. Just that type of stuff.
What was it like down to Ocean City? What are things like down there?
Traffic was really busy. We went establishment to establishment. They were allowing outside activities.
Okay.
It felt normal.
Okay.
And a couple places reminded you of social distancing rules, but it was a good time. So.
And you wear a mask?
No.
Okay.
No, not because it was all outside.
Okay. And do you wear a mask when you ride the motorcycle?
No.
Okay.
No, that wouldn't go over too well.
Okay.
No.
And down in the outlet area, did you happen to see any of the people that were peacefully demonstrating?
No, I didn't.
I just wondered what it was like. I haven't heard from anybody.
No, I heard it was peaceful, and that's important.
They had a good event in Georgetown the other day.
Right.
So, in other words, I think it's good to be able to express yourself.
It is.
But it's good to be respectful of other people's property, too.
Right, it is. So luckily, it's been peaceful in Sussex County.
Well, good.
So,
all right, so what do you want to talk about?
Our church building is well underway.
Okay,
it's called
how's
the
that
Hope
coming?
Center. And in the environment we're living in now, hope is more important than ever.
I would agree with that.
So we just set the steel structure, so we're well underway. So it's very exciting. So we did slow down and come to a screeching halt because we couldn't get our steel because of the COVID.
Okay. Is that where I saw a crane lifting up something the other day?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's very exciting.
And is your church open?
No, but we've done 2 parking lot services.
How was that?
Fun.
Okay.
Fun. I get to be a traffic guy, help everybody park and stuff.
Okay.
It was really
Park them
fun.
away from each other a little bit.
We skip every other spot.
Okay.
You know, stay in the cars. Put little boxes on the way out for donations.
Okay.
Broadcast it on 91.1.
Oh, so you do it right through their radio?
Right through the radio.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Wow.
You know, it's not like going to church in our wonderful modern sanctuary, but it sure
Right.
beats zero church
Right.
like we
But a
had.
few times of it makes memorable moments.
It does. It does.
You know.
It does, but I look forward to opening up that big, beautiful
Because you want to
sanctuary.
handshake and hug people and say hello.
I'm going to be in charge of hugging.
Who is?
I am.
Are you really?
Yeah, I'm going to be in charge of hugs.
Okay, well, there you go.
When the governor clears us to hug.
Right. Well, he'll probably come down and ordain that in person.
I hope so.
So anyway, I know everybody is critical of the governor, but I want to say I don't know that I would have known what to do. And I consider myself pretty resourceful. And I just think I would have involved different people to help me make some of the decisions. That's all, in other words. But, I mean, he's had his hands full.
It's uncharted territory.
Big time.
Without a crystal ball
Right.
or a magic wand, how could you know?
Yep.
I was a little disappointed in a few items that weren't allowed while others were, but,
Right.
Yep.
But I don't think it's because it was intentional. I think it just never got thought of.
Not exactly. Not at all.
You know, I had somebody that owns an ice cream business that shared with me that you can literally walk in a gas station and buy a little pint of ice cream out of a cooler and walk and pay and leave. But you can't walk into their ice cream that an ice cream business and do that. And I just thought that was just a little unfair. You know?
You can go to Home Depot and Lowe's, but you can't go to a mom and pop store.
Yep. Local hardware store or something like that.
Well, at least we're in phase 1 and phase 2 is coming.
Yeah, I think any day. I really think any day they're just going to throw their hands up in the air and say, you know what, let's be adults, let's be responsible, and let's get on with life.
I agree. I think that'll happen beginning of July. So.
I think this micromanaging's is almost becoming embarrassing.
You know, Jim, in my experience being out, like I talked about at Ocean City, people are being respectful of the social distancing and all of that. So people get it.
Yeah,
so
people get it.
It's okay to turn it over.
And people don't want to get it.
No, exactly.
You know what I mean? People get it and they don't want to get it.
Right. So they're willing to comply without rules. So.
Yep.
You know.
Hey, Tracy, is Joe here?
Yes.
Okay, just checking. Bruce, let's go just a few more minutes,
okay.
And then I'm going to have this other gentleman join me. But anyway, is there anything else you want to say or add or talk about? Any other things on your mind?
We got a big full moon tonight.
I'm
going to go out on the 4-wheel drive beach this evening, try and catch a few fish and see the moon rise.
I ought to take up that.
Yeah, you should. You can go with me.
Help me understand.
Then we can tell fish stories on Weller Does Delmarva.
So, let me understand. I need a 4-wheel drive vehicle, which I have. I've got plenty of surf tags.
Right.
Okay, I've got about 40 of them.
Yeah.
So the next thing is I need a fishing rod. I got that.
Right.
So I have to be fishing, right?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, in Delaware fishing.
So if I were to take my grandkids with me or 2 or 3 people, every single person have to be fishing?
No, sir.
Just at least one of us
at
actively.
One person.
And we want to fish, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And are you allowed to bring a little grill?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And an easy up tent?
Yeah, everything. Okay. Everything goes except for campfires.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
And no fireworks?
No fireworks, okay. No. No, it's a wonderful day on our surf fishing beaches.
And you can go at nighttime or no?
Yes, you can, but you got to be actively fishing.
Okay.
So I've got you mentioned you can't wait for the 2021 Yukons. I've got a 2001 Yukon that's just my beach car.
Okay.
It's like a mobile garage.
Really?
All I have to do is put the food in it and go. Put the rods and surfboards on it. It's just my beach car.
Wow. Yeah, so. I might do this. I'll let you know. But I can see my grandkids really liking it. In other words.
Yeah.
And so you just cast out there and put your rod in a little thing and wait for it to be tugging.
Exactly. Yeah.
Are you allowed to swim too?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure. You can surf. You can do whatever you want.
And there's some areas that aren't overrun, or it just depends.
Yeah, a lot of the beaches are packed. From
Okay.
Fenwick to South Bethany is packed. 3 R's is packed. I go north of the inlet, which doesn't seem to be too bad.
And what happens if you get stuck for real? Is there a wrecker company I can call?
There has to be somebody.
Okay.
I don't know who it would be.
Okay, because I don't want to be
Probably
that guy
coastal
that's got a
towing.
picture of my vehicle getting wet.
Jim, you can't go to the beach and cross Savage Ditch Road, dune crossing, without somebody in a car thinking they can drive
Really?
on the beach being stuck. Yeah.
All right.
If you go to the beach and someone's not stuck, it's a rare day.
Wow. All right, well, I'm going to wind up with you if
All
that's
right.
okay.
Thanks for having me on.
Thanks for
I enjoy it.
for joining me, and I'm going to let her get Joe up here next. And have a good weekend.
You too, Jim.
And thanks
Take
for
care.
everything. All right.
Thanks.
See you,
Bye.
Bruce Mears. If you need a nice home, Bruce Mears, designer builder. We never even got too deep into that, but he actually, if you meet with him, he'll design what you're saying for you, in other words. So I would think that would be a really big plus for some of the nice homes he builds. So anyway, we're going to talk to Joe Wiley right now, and we're going to chit chat with him about a few things. And he's got a big run coming up for a local office. Want to brag on another good sponsor of the show, which is Team Dry Zone, dryzone.com. Boy, you can learn a lot about them right there on their website, dryzone.com. But if you need anything that Dry Zone has to offer, their phone number 684-5034, 684-5034. And I want to, what did I want to say? I forgot that quick. Dryzone.com does a lot of things. So first of all, they do crawl space encapsulation. They do poly level. That's where they can level up concrete around your pool or your garage floor or your basement floor or whatever. They do, if your basement's leaking, they can help you with that. They also can install sump pumps. They do electrical work. They do this new Spartec floor coating, which they did at my store in Bridgeville. Great local company. So it's Dryzone, dryzone.com. Free estimates, licensed, insured, know what they're doing, great warranties. You can learn a lot about them at dryzone.com. You could stop by the Red Barn on Beach Highway in Ellendale and say hi Monday through Friday. Also, they're always looking for new team members. They're growing like crazy, so they're always looking for more and new people to work at Team Dry Zone. So phone number 684-5034. Like them on Facebook if you would, and check them out on the web, dryzone.com. All right, so my next guest is Joe Wiley, not Willie. Joe Wiley, correct, Joe?
Correct.
And local Milford businessman. So we're going to talk to Joe a little bit before 9, which is right now. At 9 o'clock, we stop on the radio, so I need to let you know we're going to have this bonus hour today on TV Delmarva, Channel 14, and on Weller Does Delmarva on Facebook. Going to do a lot of giveaways, going to have a lot of fun. So if you want to hear more from Joe, we're going to talk to Joe now, and then after we stop at 9, we're going to talk to him one more time after 9, and then we're going to go into our fun segment as far as giving things away. So anyway, Joe, local man, local businessman, been around the community. How long would you say?
Well, I've been around Milford my whole entire life. I've lived in Milford for about 50 years.
Really?
But I lived in Lincoln for 10, so
okay.
There you go. Give me some credit for living in Lincoln.
There you go. Yep, that's the town.
But I've been back in Milford now for about 20 years.
Okay. And your family had what business first?
My father originally had Wiley Fuel and Appliances in downtown Milford.
Okay.
And that's where the Georgia house was just before it closed up. And he was there until the fire came along.
That's when like a whole block burned.
The whole block pretty much burned, yes.
Wow.
Yep.
And I think I might have bought a bicycle there. They used to sell bicycles.
We sold a lot of bicycles back in the day, and I can remember at Christmas time we would have 200 bicycles assembled on the second floor, and people would be coming all night, all day long to pick up bikes. And back in those days, our stores were open until 9 o'clock downtown.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. Kind of unheard of now.
It's unheard of, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you want to run for the Milford Council?
Yes.
Have you ever done this before?
I haven't. I have considered running before, but I haven't ran because I've been busy with my businesses. I also worked for Delmarva Power and NRG for 30 years.
Did you
so
really?
Even though I run these businesses, I've had good managers. I've been very fortunate to have had good managers.
Because you also own a rental business, don't you?
I do own Milford Rental.
Do you own a mini storage
and a mini
too?
storage business, and
You have a couple houses, a couple of rentals?
Yeah, we have about 80 rentals,
Okay.
and some are commercial, some are residential.
Okay.
But
You have a lot going on.
Yeah, and I ran my father's oil company when he retired.
Okay.
And we had a propane company, but we don't have those now. Those have been sold and merged with Service Energy.
Wow. So I would say this would more than qualify you for this position.
Well, I have a lot of business experience, and that's what I'd like to bring to the Milford Council. Level-headedness, a leveled approach and to issues, and also to take in people's opinions about like for one, you look at one thing, like a lot of people don't attend meetings today, and part of the reason is that you have to be on the council agenda in order to speak. And so you can't just come to a council meeting and when they're discussing things.
So like a citizen of Milford, a tax-paying citizen, is not allowed to speak unless they're having...
Not normally. There is some protocol for it, and I think it's been discussed. But, I can remember back in the day when I was younger, and which 10 years ago when I was younger.
Right, yeah.
That you could actually go to a city council meeting, and if there was something being discussed, you could speak from the floor to put input into it. I would personally like to see that again.
That would be nice.
But I know you'd have to limit that because if you had a lot of people, meetings could go on.
Or they could sign up in advance and let you know they're coming.
Right. And if you
make a reservation.
Right. Let's say you had multiple people of a similar interest, you could have maybe a spokesperson that would speak from a group or so forth. But I think it's important that people have a say in their government.
Right. That would be nice.
Yes.
So you've never had a political office?
No, I've never had a political office.
All right.
I've had some appointed positions, but never.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, this is going to be good. I'm excited for you.
Well, thank you.
I saw your signs; they look good.
Thank you.
And I think this will be good. When's the election?
It is next Saturday,
the 13th. Wow.
Yes. And Milford, like a lot of communities now, are encouraging people to vote absentee if possible.
Okay.
Because they want to distance people, and this will be the first year I think that normally the elections take place at the city hall.
And it's not going to.
It's not going to this year, partly because they're working on the steps at the city hall, and also that is like about an 8-rise step, so it's very difficult for older people to get up there.
Okay.
But they're going to have it out to the industrial park where the Public Works Department is at, and there it's a single level floor.
You could just drive up, and walk in.
You drive up, but that way they have a lot more room out there, and they can put up their distancing so people will be 5 feet apart. Mm-hmm. And so they're trying to, but I think that a lot of people probably have voted absentee already.
Okay.
But from when I talk to people, I'd say it's about a 50-50 ratio.
Now, if I don't live in Milford, but I own rental properties, I can't vote for you.
You can if you own a rental property and it's just in your name. If you have it in a trust or something like, a trust,
or JKJ Properties.
And I'm not sure, it could be, even if it's a corporation, you might not be able to vote. But property owners do have the right to vote if they hold it in their personal name.
Wow. Well, I hope you win. I think you would do a good job.
Well, I hope you're right. I think that, I think I would do a good job. It's good to have some business exposure on the council so that...
and some season. Not that you're old. Just saying season, a seasoned person.
Yeah, in my business, I have to live by a budget.
Right.
So, budgets...
Times 80.
What's that?
Times 80.
Times 80.
You got to have a budget for every property. You know, you can't just spend willy-nilly.
And so you try to live within a budget. Sometimes it's hard to do because unexpected things do happen.
Right.
But it's important.
But you've got to have the common sense of how to deal with that also.
You have to, right? Yes. And when things change, like... This has been a really interesting year. Lots of things have changed this year.
They have.
And you have to be willing to and able to change with them. Now, as you know yourself.
Yeah, I agree with that. Can you stay and talk a few minutes after 9?
Sure. Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm going to wrap up my up till 9 now. You could stay right there if you want, or take a walk, whatever you feel like, and we'll come back on about 9:06 or 9:07. Is that okay?
All right. Thank you.
All right. So if you want to hear more from Joe, we're going to chit chat just a little bit more after 9 o'clock. Okay. But our show ends at 9 o'clock on the radio. So I am asking my radio audience if you want to see what we're selling for $7, if you want some free gift gift cards to Vanderwins, and who knows what else we're going to give away for free. We may go outside and catch this snake and give it away for free. It's hard to say. If I can get the camera people to follow me, we may just go take this snake out of the box and see what it looks like. But anyway, thank you for watching the show. Thank you for listening to the show. Thank you, Thomas, for making things work back at the radio station. So like I say, at 9 o'clock, we go off the radio, but we continue right on TV Delmarva, and we continue on Weller Does Delmarva on Facebook. Okay, it's that simple. And we want you to join us. We're going to have a lot of fun. After I get done talking to Joe, after 9, we're going to open up the phone lines and chit-chat with you, our audience, and we're going to talk about all things, everything. Who knows what we're going to talk about, but we got a lot of different things that we're going to chit-chat about, all right? So the show is called Weller Does Delmarva. I own and operate Weller's Utility Trailers, and I'd appreciate your support there, and thank you for that. And I am looking for a bushel of crabs for Father's Day. I'd like them to be number ones, and I'd like them to be males, and I would like to give you some publicity for your seafood business in exchange for a bushel of crabs. If that is of any interest to you, give me a call right now at 542-9157, and we will work it out. I'll help promote you, and you help feed me crabs. It's just that simple if you're interested, okay? So anyway, we'll swap checks to make it all legal and legitimate and everything, but that's the gist of it, everybody. So anyway, I want to say thank you. Don't forget, next Friday, the Greenwood Barbecue Chicken is going to be open on the 12th. That's going to be very exciting. But for this weekend, if you want some Greenwood barbecue, or you want some barbecue chicken, just go straight through Greenwood, and right outside of town there is some good chicken. I went there the other day. You just drive right up, and they come over to the window and take care of you, and it was really nice and smooth. Again, Weller's is open. They tell me we are already busy, so thank you for that. I hear the music. Okay, now you need to switch over right now to Weller Does Delmarva on Facebook. I don't want you to miss the next hour. It's going to be a lot of fun. Have a good weekend, everybody. I'll see ya. Bye-bye. All right, so we are going to take a break here, and I'll keep talking until I think they shut me off. But anyway, we're going to take a break, and we'll be back in about 9:06.
You're watching TV Delmarva.
At the Preston Automotive Group, our number one priority is the health and safety of our associates and customers. We are expanding our cleaning efforts to keep our employees and community safe. If you need a vehicle, our stores are open by appointment, and there's 0% financing for 84 months and make no payments for 6 months. And we deliver. Our service and parts departments are open, and we provide pickup and delivery for all vehicle service appointments. We are all in this together. Please reach out if we can help out in any way. We're always here to lend a hand.
Funny thing about health insurance, you don't think about how much you need it until you need it. He's not going to be okay. That's why I love Health Markets, your insurance marketplace. They guarantee you won't find a lower price anywhere for the plans they offer. They search thousands of plans from over 200 leading companies, both on the exchange and off, to find the plan that saves you money. You may even qualify for free health insurance with no monthly premiums. One call to Health Markets and they do it all. Evaluate your needs, offer objective solutions, and even handle the enrollment process for you. You can enroll today, but you must act now. Having helped enroll people in millions of policies with an A+ customer satisfaction rating, you can trust Health Markets. They even have new alternative options most don't even know about that can save you thousands.
Health Health Markets.
Call 844-559-8579. That's 844-559-8579.
Hey everybody, Jim Weller here, and I'd like to talk to you about utility trailers. New ones, used ones, open and enclosed, landscape trailers, car trailers, equipment trailers, dump trailers, tow dollies, aluminum trailers, vendor trailers. If you need a utility trailer, we need to talk. We offer easy financing, we take in trades, we've been in business now for like 44 years, and we'd like the opportunity to earn your business. So shop around, but when you're ready to lay the cash on the table, come see me, Jim Weller, at Weller's in Bridgeville. I look forward to seeing you.
Your choice for maintenance and repair parts should be AC Delco. Named the aftermarket brand professionals trust most. Because AC Delco true General Motors original equipment parts are the same maintenance and repair parts installed during production of a GM vehicle. Our innovations are born from heritage. And today, AC Delco parts appear in more than 2 million GM vehicles produced each year. But we offer more than just our GM DNA. We stand proudly on depth, reputation, confidence, reach, and support. The full AC Delco roster of more than 90,000 parts includes GM OE, Professional, Advantage, and other parts across nearly 40 product lines. Available online and at more than 27,000 U.S. locations. We back what we put on the road with our limited parts warranties, and we back our partners with technician training, marketing support, and e-commerce solutions. So when it comes to GM, it should be AC Delco. The true GM original equipment parts brand that's more than the sum of its parts. Join us in working to invent a new century of automotive advancement. AC Delco. Be certain.
Wall Service Center in downtown Milford is your local AC Delco professional service center. Stop in or give us a call, 422-8110.
Nobody wants to get ripped off, broken into, or robbed, but nobody wants to pay a lot of money to have their home protected either. I've got an offer to tell you about to provide home security for your home for less than $1 a day. For real, with no installation or equipment charges. And this is from a company rated #1 by a leading consumer research company. According to the facts, most of you won't even call unless there's a burglary in your neighborhood or something bad happens. So let's give you a reason. Save money. For less than $1 a day with no other costs, you can get your home secured. Plus, get a lifetime equipment replacement warranty. You need protection for your home. Call the Home Security Hotline right now.
Get your home secured for less than $1 a day, and every caller today immediately qualifies for free installation. Call now. 855-506-3533. 855-506-3533. That's 855-506-3533.
All right, everybody, I think I'm about to come back. I'll start talking just in case everything is on. So good morning, good morning, good morning. You are watching what I'm calling the bonus hour of Weller Does Delmarva. We're not going to do this third hour forever, but we're going to do it today, and we're going to have a lot of fun doing it. So if you are watching on TV, if you are watching on Facebook, we are going to have a good time. I've got an item I'm going to try to sell you for $7. I've got some Vanderwin's gift cards I'm going to try to give away, and we're just going to have some fun, and we're going to be wanting your phone calls. So I'm going to talk to Joe Wiley for just a few more minutes, and I just want to let you know. So Pat Campbell is trying to log into Facebook right now. So Pat, I'm going to hold the show for just a minute until you get logged in. I'm just kidding. But anyway, I'm just letting you know that we are live on Facebook and on TV Delmarva, okay? And if you're listening and you don't know about this TV Delmarva, I want you to go on your Roku device and add the channel. It's called TV Delmarva. I did it. If I can do it, you can do it. And then that way you'll be able to just click right on it. TV Delmarva if you've got a Roku TV or an Amazon Fire Stick. So I'm going to chit-chat with Joe for a few more minutes. This is Joe Wiley. And Joe is running for the Milford Council. Is that what it's called?
City Council Ward 2.
Ward 2. Yes. All right. And a longtime businessman, family man, parent, grandparent, business owner, entrepreneur, and not lifelong, but longtime resident of Milford.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So anyway, maybe start over just a little bit in case we got a whole brand new audience. You never know. So you're running for council.
That's correct, for Ward 2 councilman.
Next Saturday.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And what time do you vote? What time can you vote?
I believe they're voting from 9 until 6.
9 to 6.
Yes.
Wow, long day.
I would check that. Don't take that from me for sure, but I believe it's 9 to 6.
10 to 6. I got it right here.
And it's
I got this in the mail, but that don't mean I can vote, I don't think. It came with an electric bill for my house. See, my house is out here.
Right. Well, I'll tell you what, if you give me your address, I can check it. I have a list of registered voters.
Well, I'd like to vote for you if I could.
Well, I appreciate it.
So, but I don't think I can, to be honest with you. But so anyway, let's talk about do you want to put in any information of you? Like, why should somebody vote for you? I guess we ought to talk about that.
Well, first of all, I'd like to thank you, Jim, for having me back on the program again.
You're welcome.
And it's a pleasure to be here. I would say that the one thing I bring to the city would be my business experience. I mean, I have had a traditional job where I worked for Delmarva Power for 30 years, and I've retired about 5 years ago. So now that I've retired, or semi-retired, because I do work in my businesses here in town, I would like to give some of my time back to the community, to bring a level-headed business approach and to things that are going on. Milford has a lot of things coming forward. They have the police station that they would like to build, and that's a great idea. We all need to have a good police department, and the building they have right now,
outdated.
It's a little bit outdated. Chief Brown did a good job of presenting the issues that building has. And that's important that you have a safe place for the police department to work. And in your community, that says a lot about your community.
Right.
So it was going to be a ballot item that was going to be on the election this year. And they took it off because of the situation economically changed a lot with the COVID issues and so forth.
So now it's been pushed back.
It has been pushed back. At an appropriate time, they'll revisit that, I'm sure.
Okay.
And the good thing is that's going to be voted on by the public.
Okay.
So that's a great idea when you have a big expenditure, because that's $18 million we're talking about.
Is it really?
It's a lot of money for a small town, and I think it's important that you actually give it to the voters and let people have an input as to what size, how much they're willing to invest and what they feel they can afford to have for our community.
Yeah, but that's safety and security. I see that as priceless.
It is priceless.
It's just not the building. It's the.
That is true.
There's a lot to it. It's. What value? Because as soon as something goes wrong, then they're going to say, "Well, now I wish we'd have spent that money."
Right. Well, interestingly, the current police station was built when my dad was on city council, and that's been a long time ago.
Wow.
So it's it was a state of the art building at that point. So, time to change, and the department's grown, and the city has grown quite a bit. And it's going to continue to grow because of the Bay Health.
Oh, no doubt, yeah.
Because of Bay Health building the new hospital and so forth.
Wow. And so I believe with what you're saying that, if you want a good person on the council, business experience matters. You have rentals. You also own a retail business where you have employees. And you just want to see everybody win. You want to respect people's rights, as well as help people have the opportunity to do what they want to do and prosper.
That's true. I think I see the way people look at it from a worker's point of view, because I work a full-time job. As a business owner, you see the stress that businesses are under because of all the different issues, and every regulation that gets passed impacts the business to some degree, and it impacts new businesses that are looking to come to your community, and you wonder often why some communities grow faster than others, and
it's the leadership.
It's the leadership, yes, the leadership, and it's about how business friendly are they. Milford is a business friendly town, but there's all those things you can do to help guide people through the process, and I think the more you guide people that are looking to come to your town through the process, the better off you are.
Yeah. Are you still doing real estate?
I am. I'm a registered realtor with Maston Realty.
Really?
And so I sell real estate. I sell some of it to myself and some to others.
You keep busy.
I stay busy, yes. And well, if you want something done, you call a busy person.
That's right. That's what you do.
Yeah.
All right. If somebody wants to talk to you, how do you want them to communicate?
Well, I have my phone number I put right into the questions that came from like Miss Payne Inc.
Okay.
Milford Live. I mean, I'm in the phone book.
So what number would you give out?
302-249-4540.
249-4540.
Right, that's my cell phone number. People, if something's coming up and people, have an issue and they want to call me, I would be glad to talk to them about it.
Okay.
And, get their opinions. I can't always say I would agree with them on everything.
Right.
It would just depend on, but I will take people's thoughts into consideration.
Right, and put a value on them.
On the value, yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah. All right, well, I'm going to let you go if that's okay.
All right, well, thank you, Jim.
Thanks for joining me, okay?
Thanks for the opportunity to be here.
All right, see ya. Take care. All right, that is Joe Wiley. He is running, and it's next Saturday's the election from 10 to 6, okay? Now, we're going to turn on the phones, okay? We're going to turn on the telephones, and we're going to talk to you about a couple things. So the first thing we want to do is we're going to give away 10 gift cards to Vanderwin's. 5 phone calls of 2 gift cards each. So it's going to be rapid fire, okay? So if you want 2 gift cards to Vanderwin's, that's the first thing we're going to get out of the way. You call right now, give me your name. We're going to set them aside for you. Now, if you won in the past week or two, give somebody else a chance because we only have one phone line and it's hard to even get through, okay? If you call and it's busy, hang up and call again. But 2 gift cards to Vanderwin's are for you for free, available. You got to pick them up at Weller's in Bridgeville Tuesday through Fridays, okay? Tuesday through Friday, you got to pick them up. We don't like to fool with these on Saturdays, all right? So anyway, Tuesday through Friday, you pick up 2 gift cards to Vanderwin's. All you do is pick up the telephone right this minute. You got to call me right now. We're going to give away 10 of them, 5 different callers, one right after another, 422-7336. 422-7336. If you are watching or listening and you say, I want a couple gift cards to Vanderwin's, call me right now. I'm going to put your name on the list, and the number is 422-7336. 422-7336. Pick up the phone, call me up, say my name is. I'll set 2 gift cards aside at Weller's. Pick them up in the next week or two. It's that simple. Vanderwin's ice cream, a lot of people love it. I believe the Greenwood Vanderwin's has opened now. So anyway, if you want a couple gift cards to Vanderwin's, all you do is call me right this minute at 422-7336, okay? That's simple, folks. That simple. Now, what is the next thing I want to do? I got an item that I want to sell for $7, all right? So I'm going to get it, and I'm going to lay it out here on the table, and I'm going to show you what we're talking about. All right? So here we go. It's this box, okay? I started to do this one week, and it's this box right here. All right? So first of all, I've only got 10 of them. You can only have one. We got a phone call already? I'm right in the middle of selling this box. All right. Caller, are you there?
Hi, Jim. It's Evelyn.
Is this Evelyn?
It is, and I'm calling for the Vanderwin's free cards because I'm coming to Greenwood Chicken on Friday.
Oh, I bet you are. Get there early. They'll probably sell out quick, okay?
I bet they will.
Now, I want to know, what do you like about Vanderwin's?
I like the ice cream.
What's your favorite?
I had Peanut Crunch the last 2 times, but they had something that was like Moose Tracks, and that's really my favorite.
Okay. All right.
I think it's got peanut butter and chocolate in it.
All right. And I'm going to set 2 cards. You know where Weller's is, I presume.
I do.
All right. And are you watching on TV or Facebook?
I'm on my iPad, and I think I'm on TV Delmarva.
Okay. Just checking. All right. Well, then have a good day, okay?
Okay. I'll see someone on Friday.
No problem. Thank you. See ya. All right.
Bye.
Bye. So again, it's that simple. If you called and the line was busy, call right back, 422-7336. We're giving away for free 2 gift cards to Vanderwin's Ice Cream, and you pick them up at Weller's in Bridgeville. It's that simple to get your name on the list. Now, hear me out. Here's the box. $7. You can only buy one, and there's only 10 for sale. You call the number on your screen if you want one. So first of all, you get this box. Now, what's in the box? Here we go. You ready? Everything for one money. You get this box for starters. All right? Now, you get these glasses, safety glasses, okay? If you want to have them as sunglasses, just get some window tint and tint them. You could make them sunglasses if you want. So you get these safety glasses. Now, what else do you get? You get a pair of rubber gloves. You ever been to the doctor and he puts on one rubber glove? You know what's coming. Anyway, you get a pair of rubber gloves. So you get those glasses, you get a pair of rubber gloves, you get this container. Now, what else do you get? You get another pair of gloves, work gloves. Okay, so you get them. Now, you get all of this for $7. The box, the gloves, the glasses. But wait, there's more. Okay? And you can call anytime because I've only got 10 of them. Now, this is very popular right now. This is a face shield. Many people are wearing these instead of a mask. Okay? And I believe they're one size fits all. So you get the face shield. All right? So you got that. So you got the face shield. You got the safety glasses. You got the rubber gloves, the regular gloves, and the container for one money. $7. Now, guess what else you get? A hard hat. If you are not hard-headed enough, you get a hard hat. Brand new in the package. You're getting all of this now. All of this, okay? For $7. All for one money. The box, the hard hat, the face shield, the rubber gloves, the safety glasses, and the work gloves, all for $7. Not $7 each. You get every bit of it for $7. Somebody over here is cringing, okay? Now, you also get these. These are real good for certain events. It's a set of earplugs with a very nice carrying case, okay? So you get these also for when you can't take any more of Weller Does Delmarva. Put your earplugs in, okay? It's that simple, all right? Just in case. And then there's one more item. One more item. And you're saying, I know you're thinking this. Where did you get these, okay? Well, I have less than 100. I'm down to 10 of them. And I just want to get rid of them. So if anybody's watching this show and you happen to want all this junk, I mean all this priceless merchandise for $7, you also get another pair of safety goggles. So think about this. It's kind of all about safety is what it is. But people that have ever went fishing and bought a fishing tackle box understand you can't even buy this box for $7. So you get the box, you get the hard hat, you get the safety goggles, you get the earplugs, you get the face shield, okay? You get that. You get this pair of gloves, this pair of gloves, and then you get these safety glasses. And it's not $7 an item. It's not $7 an item. Now, I've already had somebody allude to me they would just take all 10 of them and be done with it. But anyway, I'm just letting you know I don't really want to sell all 10 to one person. I want to sell 10 to 10 people. We got a phone call for this pile of junk?
Yes, I would like that pile of junk.
Wow. All right. Did you see it all?
Yes, I saw it on Facebook.
And what do you think of this mess?
Some of it's good. I can use the rubber gloves and the shield.
Okay. And I guess you can always give the box away or take up fishing.
Right.
And who am I talking to?
Joanne Young.
Joanne, did you get rid of that kayak?
Yes.
Oh, I was going to say you could use this when you go out in the kayak.
I can't swim.
Oh, really?
Yep.
All right. Well, now listen. So, what about the hard hat? Do you see yourself wearing the hard hat?
Not really.
All right. But you can see this is a very good deal for $7.
Yes.
Would you mind if I also gave you 2 gift cards to Vanderwin's?
That'd be great because I love their ice cream.
Okay, so I'm going to put down 2 Vanderwin's also just for you. Is that all right?
That's fine.
And tell me before I forget, are we watching on TV or on Facebook? Facebook. All right, and what do you got planned for the day?
Going up to Frederica to the Senior Center for Buddy's music.
And is that outside?
Yard sale, music, and subs.
And were you up there the other day? Joanne, were you up there the day they were out in the parking lot dancing?
No, I was there for the bingo.
For the bingo, okay. All right,
It's
well.
3 o'clock from 3 to 7 today.
How old?
From 3 o'clock till 7 o'clock.
Oh, I thought you told me how old you were. I thought you said you were 27. I wasn't sure what you said.
No.
Right. And you watch the show pretty often?
Yes.
All right, well, thank you. Is there anything different you'd like me to do?
No, you're doing a great job.
I'm trying. So, well, have a good time, and I'll set this aside, and I'll put 2 Vanderwin's gift cards with it, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Joanne. See ya. Bye. All right, folks, that's how easy it is to get this unbelievable bargain for $7. It's not a joke, folks, because, again, you know, I'm here on talking to you, and I get messages in other ways, and people are like, is this real? Is this a joke? Are you kidding? Listen, I'm not kidding. Everything I just described for $7, you can have it all, and I'll throw in 2 gift cards to Vanderwin's just for the heck of it, okay? Joanne, I appreciate your support.
Jim, we have a call, but we're going to break in about 30 seconds. So.
Okay, well then, can we just tell the caller we're going to break? So, caller, if you can hear me, we're going to do the break, and then we'll come back to you. Break is not till 9:20-something. It's 9:20-something. I've only got a half an hour left. So, caller, if you could hold on through the break, we'll be back, and then we'll either figure out what you called about. So, hold on, or you can call back. Either one. We're going to take a few-minute break. We'll be right back with more Weller Does Delmarva. Don't go nowhere. Morning, 10 o'clock this morning.
Here's a great way to save money on your credit card bills. If you have 3 or more credit cards and you're way behind on the payments, we can show you a way to pay as little as 50% and have 0 debt in 24 months. Call now and learn how to reduce your credit card bills by 50% and be 100% debt-free. We always offer 24/7 help and a free consultation. Call right now.
Delmarva Roofing and Coating is local.
We've been installing commercial roofing for over 25 years.
Some people stand behind their work, but we stand on top of it.
By coating your roof, you're extending the warranty. Call us now. It'll save you money. Before you replace, ask us about restoring your roof. Delmarva Roofing and Coating, local since 1988. Above all, a good roof.
At the Preston Automotive Group, our #1 priority is the health and safety of our associates and customers. We are expanding our cleaning efforts to keep our employees and community safe. If you need a vehicle, our stores are open by appointment, and there's 0% financing for 84 months and make no payments for 6 months. And we deliver. Our service and parts departments are open, and we provide pickup and delivery for all vehicle service appointments. We are all in this together. Please reach out if we can help out in any way. We're always here to lend a hand.
Here's a great way to save money on your credit card bills. If you have 3 or more credit cards and you're way behind on the payments, we can show you a way to pay as little as 50% and have zero debt in 24 months. Call now and learn how to reduce your credit card bills by 50% and be 100% debt-free. We always offer 24/7 help and a free consultation. Call right now.
Imagine if instead of worrying about your pets getting in trouble around your home, you spent the day worry-free. Invisible Fence Brand now offers solutions to help your pets avoid their bad habits and stay out of unsafe areas. With professional setup and training, boundaries can be customized around your home to stop pets from the behaviors that stress you out the most. Guaranteed. Call or go online today.
Don't waste time on home remedies that don't work. Learn how our affordable solutions stop bad pet behavior, guaranteed.
Well, good morning, everybody. Jim Weller here, and you are with me. I don't know if the phone call stuck with us or not. Did they?
I'm still here.
How you doing today?
Doing wonderful, Jim. Tim from Georgetown calling on that toolbox.
Did you see all the unique items?
I did.
This is are you watching right now?
I'm on Facebook.
This hat looks like a one-size-fits-all. Well, it needs all this put inside of it. So,
does it work if I have hair?
Yeah, you got to have hair for the hat or some duct tape. Or put on a beanie hat and then put the hat on. So what was your name again?
Tim from Georgetown.
And you need me to run through all the items, or are you comfortable with your purchase?
I am very comfortable with my purchase. The price is excellent.
All right, $7. And if you would, do you mind if I give you a couple gift cards to Vanderwin's too?
I think I can probably work that in the deal.
All right. Well, then I'll put 2 of them in there, or they'll hand them to you or something, okay?
That sounds good.
All right. And are you watching on TV? Oh, you said Facebook.
Facebook, yep.
Okay. And are you been watching for a while? Not meaning today, but in the past?
Oh, yeah, since you've been on just about.
Well, is there anything different you'd like me to do?
Oh, nothing that I know of. Enjoy the show. You get different people on.
Okay.
It's interesting.
All right. Just curious. We have a lot of fun, and I think it's perfect. But, I'm trying to get some feedback from everybody.
Right.
So, all right. Well, then, Tim, I'm going to say have a good weekend, and we will have one of these ready for you.
I will see you next week. Thanks, Tim.
Right. Take care. See you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. Well, I appreciate Tim hanging on. We'll give him 1 and 2 gift cards. So there you go. So, folks, if you're just tuning in, I don't know if you are, this is like an extra free-for-all. It's a bonus hour. We're just having a little bit of fun here today. And we've got these boxes we're selling. It's like a fishing tackle type box. You get the box and everything in it for $7. Okay. Now you can't buy all of them. You can buy 1. Okay. But anyway, you get like a pair of these, safety goggles. You get a face shield. This seems to be very popular. People are wearing these instead of masks. So you get a face shield if you happen to want one of those. You get a brand new hard hat. So you're getting all of these things plus the box for $7. Okay. And I'm throwing in 2 Vanderwin's gift cards. You get a pair of rubber gloves. You get a pair of work gloves. The work gloves are probably worth $7. And then you get some safety glasses. And then you get some ear plugs with a carrying case. So you get all of this for $1 money. All of this for $1 money. Now, the question has been asked, Why am I selling all of this for $7? Okay, and the phone number is 422-7336. If you want one, you got to call me right now. Okay, I want to let you know that it's 422-7336 if you want one of these right now. All right. So anyway, with that said, they're $7, and you want to know why would I sell you $30 or $40 worth of merchandise for $7? Okay, and give you 2 gift cards to Vanderwin's. Number one, I want to get rid of them. But number 2, I want to get you to come into my store. My store is called Weller's Utility Trailers in Bridgeville. So if you buy this wonderful box and all these items, you can piece it out and make money. I mean, like if you're a person that does yard sales, you can definitely double and triple your money just buying this box of stuff and laying this out on a yard sale table and just reselling it, okay? Every item in here is worth $7 on its own. So anyway, with that said, you get the box and everything in there for $7, okay? You got to pick it up between Tuesday and Friday at Weller's in Bridgeville. You can only buy one, and you also get as a bonus 2 Vanderwin's gift cards for free. All you do is pick up the phone right now, and I need to make something really clear. Today is June 6th. 2020, June 6, 2020. So if you're watching this show and it's not June 6, this offer is void, okay? I just thought of that, okay? So this offer is void if you're watching the show at another time, because the show gets played more on TV, it gets played more on Facebook and YouTube and things of that nature. So I just wanted to let you know that the offer is only good till 10 a.m. this morning, June 6, 2020. So if you're watching and you're listening and you would like to buy one of these, give me a call. They're $7. I got to put your name on the list, okay? If you are watching or listening and you just want to chit chat, I would love to hear from you how you've done during this pandemic, and really would love to hear if you are a business owner. You know, so I guess what I'm really saying is I'm looking for somebody to talk to, okay? Now the call is free. It's toll free. Toll free for me, 1-302-422-7336. Give me a call, chit chat with me. I like to hear from you. You can either buy one of these boxes of stuff, Jim's Junk or Jim's Jewels, whatever you want to call it, for $7, or you can just chit chat with me. I'd like to hear from businesses